gate.
Sábado.
I don't know. Surprise me.
All right.
However you want to do it, buddy. You're in charge of that.
Oh boy, you saw that whole thing to the movie.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of weight on that thing. I'm gonna have to get one of them cafeteria tables, one of them fucking metal enforced plywood. Fucking outgrown that plastic table, man.
I'm gonna have to fucking start dressing like the lunch lady.
I long since ripped that sticker off to say how much shit you're supposed to
50
put on
pounds. Is this 50 pounds?
it. That's more than 50 pounds. Takes two of us to carry all that shit in. Put it all on top of the fucking rink-a-dink table.
It's a lifetime table.
Why are you looking at the phone already? When motherfucker calls us this early, it ain't happening.
No.
We ain't even get to start the damn show yet. We ain't taking calls. Please don't cough into the microphone. Let it slide the first time.
You're allowed
Caught that
one.
the first
You're
one.
allowed one.
Sloppy.
One button push. All right. Golly, huh?
What?
Already
Big show, man. This is
You've been
good.
excited about this for a while. I don't know why.
It's something different.
Then my week was fucked up, so it was like
Oh,
I
my
couldn't
week
really,
too. Yeah.
I couldn't really write a good fun show, so I just did the usual copy and paste some shit and put it in there.
Dude,
Figure
act
we'll
like he went home all day
do our
Friday.
best. Play fucking 2K all goddamn day.
Right,
Oh, nice.
but I'm just
All right.
saying, like,
Vegging out.
you had
Love it.
some extra
Do
time.
it. How often do you do that?
No, you gotta understand though. There's also a frame of mind you have to get in, and I wasn't getting into that.
Right.
It's called Sábado, Gigante. That's not enough to put you in the mood. I don't know what is.
Yeah, no matter how late we start the show or
still
delay the
early?
intro, we're still fucking way early.
Yeah, it's only 6:02.
Want some tacos?
I do. I
hungry?
do. I do.
All right, surprise me. What are we doing?
It's Sábado Gigante.
Sábado Radio 342. Sábado Gigante. Allie is here. She's got a full cup of coffee. And no snacks. Mayday is here. It is not Sunday, so he's got a black shirt on. Looking very dapper today.
Yes.
I give you some quick fashion advice. Boy, a black t-shirt
Here we go.
under that would set that motherfucker off. Boy, that outfit would be there.
Or a dark gray.
That's right, it's Sábado Gigante because it is Saturday night. The big Saturday night show that really won't be that big. It actually might be somewhat condensed and lacking in its content. I am Zartom, and prepare yourself once again for Sábado Gigante. We are live.
Fighting!
Yeah, we're also early on the Saturday. We keep pushing it up.
Well,
Maybe they
wait.
pushed it up from Sunday. Would you
How
care?
bad? Is it bad? How bad is the white shirt? If we're
It's
going
not
back?
bad. I'm just saying, like
It
a
would take it
black
up the
on the
next-
shirt. Oh,
black
that makes
is
it
too much. Is that too much?
no way.
Really?
That make it look a fucking gangsta ass
Really?
fit.
Like I
I'm
come
telling
in
you.
and it's like, man.
I got the eye for that stuff.
He is good with fashion.
I'm like straight
believe it
guy
or
for the
not.
queer guy.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, I was gonna help from
I
out.
didn't touch. I
Get
didn't
you some-
touch.
get
All right?
you
Connie,
some-
Connie
Look,
Chung
I
set
just-
that outfit
Yeah,
up.
just
gotta get you
look,
some
all
dick,
right?
pal. Dick and tits, bro. It's like fucking surf and turf, baby. Yeah, best of both worlds. Yeah, the bottom getting me laid.
Why not?
I just left dinner. I had a great time. Fucking shrimp and grits and dick. Yeah, with tits, but I couldn't.
God,
What can you get better on a fucking Saturday during the day? Drinking fucking mimosas from Momoa and fucking shrimp and grits and dick and tits, man, all in one fucking bowl. Yeah, I was rocking and rolling, baby. Yeah, they're like, are you that fucking 5'10" stomp? I'm like, you fucking right I am. I start my own group. Yeah. The difference between us and them is we good looking guys. Yeah. We wear them fucking UFC trunks too, the real tight ones. Yeah, speaking of UFC, so we moved the show up from Sunday to Saturday upon Mayday's request. We may or may not find out why. And then we moved it to Saturday, and then I moved it up even earlier on Saturday so I could catch the train wreck of a UFC event later on tonight. So, big exciting Sábado Gigante!
Gigante!
That's right, after After such a wonderful fucking week of reality, I decided to go big for the weekend. Extra cup of coffee, gonna piss the bed tonight.
I gotta say, they have fun with this. I see why everybody's dancing around.
And them fucking broads.
Oh, yeah, I would too, boy. Let's go.
Tell you what, when I went back and looked at clips to steal for the show, I was surprised there weren't more women. Like, I thought when I grew
feel
up
like
watching that, there was more women.
I feel like they scrubbed a lot of that out.
And YouTube wanted to paint a different picture of what
Yeah,
Sábado
Sábado
Gigante. I remember watching that show.
Oh, there were hoes all over them.
The weird thing is, I watched that show so much, but never learned a bit of fucking Spanish except for Sábado Gigante. I don't think I knew what it meant until we got the internet.
Know what it meant.
Yeah, man, crazy. What a great show that was.
Oh, yeah.
Their soap operas weren't bad neither.
That's all right. They had that, like, kind of like, they always had good little kind of cut music to it, you know?
Dude, all I remember is them fucking broads,
Oh,
man.
you like those broads, huh? The Spanish
That was almost
women,
like
boy?
masturbation material back in the day.
Have you ever seen like the Hispanic
And that
freaking
channel
weather
was
chicks?
like right next to the squigglies.
Oh,
So it
yeah.
was like, man, you can fucking go back and
You're
forth.
right. Find a little, like,
Yeah.
this chick's all right.
Dude,
See
that's
a
why
tit.
guys my age got such fucking fucked up, like mentally when it comes to women and sex and shit, man.
Why? Because of
You know,
Sábado?
fucking were masturbating the green boobs and the fucking at the bottom left-hand side and a leg on the right-hand side. We know what believe me, we know what they look
The
like.
fucking weather chicks are the best. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Nobody
God
was
damn.
sneaking those by any guy,
God damn.
except for the ones with 3M stock. Oh, man. Would you like to discuss why we couldn't do the show tomorrow? Or that's all secretive.
We'll go after. I'm
Go after what? After the fucking show's over?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on talking about any of that right now.
Really? You got secrets?
I
Okay.
have a few, you know.
What is it? Everything you do has got a goddamn
covert.
non-disclosure?
Covert.
Whatever
Yeah,
it
pretty
is?
much.
What is that called?
Non-disclosure
a-
agreement, NDA.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
All right, made it big time.
Mayday, you could spell May. You
Yeah,
can't spell
thanks for
NDA
sharing.
with fucking
Fucking wonderful. That's why I can always have content, because I don't fucking do anything. Works out better that
The
way.
one thing you need from me is like, nope, can't use that.
Yeah,
Sign an NDA.
All right.
Maybe on Sunday I could have. Saturday, can't.
Sábado Gigante. Oh, man.
Yeah. Thanks for doing the show, though. This is kind of fun, though, in a way to, like,
Really?
push it back just a little bit. It's at least
Like burning down fucking mini storages and lighting people's keyboards on fire? That's what gives you a that's you having a good time, huh? This is fun.
torturing myself and everyone I love. Yeah, sounds about right.
All right,
Oh, you
okay.
like that keyboard? Not anymore.
This is just better than fucking loading and unloading shit out of mini storage for a night.
Oh,
It's a nice Saturday for you.
it's weird, too, boy. This is like a
Yeah.
rarity for this, I gotta say.
What, moving the show?
Yeah, well, moving the show and not having to work in the mini storage tonight.
Oh, God, right?
Like, it's
Okay,
kind of
nice.
like, oh, and it's, I see the light outside. Oh,
Yeah, I don't like that. I wish it was dark. That was the one
I don't
bad
mind
thing.
it. I don't mind it.
Better be
honestly.
dark.
Really?
Yeah, it's
It's a
normally-
nighttime show.
Yeah, but again, it gives it a different kind of feel and vibe.
All right.
I feel like a little more amped up.
Boy, today's a lot of first for you. You ever seen a grown man naked?
That's all it took, really.
Ah,
Just one look. That's all it took. Just one look.
and he's really fired up.
But dude, there was not a whole lot to copy and paste from the news this week because it was pretty much dominated on one story that I didn't click on, but I did copy and paste some verbiage underneath a photo, and that it's no shocking news now. Everybody knows that the Queen of England has died. She died during the week. She's back,
She's on the show.
resurrected.
She's over there.
I'm here.
She died peacefully at 96.
Damn.
What does that mean? They just drugged up until she fucking stopped beating?
Pretty much.
They just induced death?
Oh, yeah.
We don't want her to suffer. Let's just do it now.
Yeah.
That way we can make the news before
Changes.
noon. pretty crazy. I thought I had a couple of thoughts on it, not many, and I did not really go read anything about it, so I'm pretty ignorant to the whole thing. I'm just going to make blind assumptions based on what I believe instead of doing
now we
actual
talking.
research. I'm pretty sure that those people, when I say those people, like them blue-blooded, like royalty, right?
All right.
They just like the major landowners in Europe. Probably the richest, oldest
Family. Yeah.
country or whatever. Right? These are like descendants from kings back when they owned like entire continents. And
They
shit.
own people.
What?
They own people.
Yeah, they
like
did have
own,
slavery.
I understand. But what I'm saying is this is like the monarchs that ran the European Empire, correct?
Yeah.
And they own the majority of the land.
Probably.
Why were people saying like, "Oh, she did such a great service," and like I don't
don't think
understand that. What the fuck is she serving? No, you serving her.
Right.
So that kind of threw me off of the outpouring of support. Like, thank you for your years of service.
What'd she do?
I don't fucking know. I'm pretty
Sat
sure
on a
that she
throne.
had servants.
Oh,
She didn't serve nobody but
yeah,
herself.
Right.
Like, that
They
was
served
weird.
her.
And then why people fucking get off on these people? At least the Kardashians have tits and ass.
Big ass.
Like, I don't get why they...
Eso gigante.
Why people, like, idolize these motherfuckers. See, like, if we lived back in those days, I'd probably have me a nice cave outside of them city walls. You know what I'm saying?
Myself.
Yeah. Or fucking jester, to where I think you got away with being able to make fun of the monarchy and all that, from what I read. Who knows if that's true? I think they make up all this.
You'd be a
bullshit.
jester? Like,
Either
you need to be
that
in a
or I go
cave?
live in the fucking cave. That would be
Either
the
or?
only options.
Damn.
Or I was the jester and then years later I got put out in the
In
cave.
the cave.
You know,
There
banished.
You go. I like that.
Yeah.
I think my
that's how it
goal
goes.
would be to be banished.
Yeah.
But not these other people. They like see a fucking royal tit and they can't get their lips off of it. It's like just weird to me how much people like, and American people, like that's a double fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If
Oh,
you're a
totally.
European in America and you fucking sucking the queen's ass, then get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Man, this whole country I thought was founded on getting away from those fucking people and people like them. Like, and you over here fucking crying.
Well, it was to
dumb
get away with the
fucks.
Church of England specifically, right?
Who knows? I'm telling you, I'm
fucking
not
know.
doing research. I'm just making blind
I
assumptions
didn't
based
come
on
over
what
in fucking
I knew.
Mayflower or
And if I
Santa
believe this
Maria.
stuff, then it's not really my fault.
Yo,
I'm sure it was
Pizza
implanted in
de
there by some
Santa
social
Maria.
program.
Sábado gigante.
Thanks for participating.
You did good.
So that was one. And then the next thought I had was that I bet you a lot of people are disappointed that now that there's a king. Like, this seemed like the perfect time to have a queen. What, Mayday?
So now it's the guy?
It's been
Jesus,
bitch
man.
run for like 70 years though.
Yeah, dude, she's fucking.
So it's
and
time
now
to
it's
put
the
a
other guy with
dude
the
in
big
there.
Talking
ears.
about?
Now it's the other guy, Prince
How,
Charles.
how, how, how.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
and
see.
the teeth, yes.
Let's see if I copied and pasted that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Prince Charles.
But he's single. He doesn't. His wife fucking in there
She
anymore.
died.
What?
Ain't
Yeah.
there no more.
Nah, he
Diana.
got married. He was cheating on that fucking Diana broad that ran into a post.
Yeah, with like the Duchess of Cornwall or some shit.
Yeah, with some broad.
And then, yeah, they got married.
Oh,
Yeah, they
all
got
right.
married.
Dude, I don't know all that.
Wow, and none of us know.
Yeah, your blind assumptions are far off. At least mine are accurate to me.
I know that she fucking crashed, all right? You know damn well.
Something
That was a
happened.
long ass time ago, though. But she wouldn't have been the queen anyway, because she wasn't one of those people.
She
just
would have
married
became.
into it.
She would have became it though if her and your boy would have reigned together. They would have been king and queen, right?
Yeah, I don't think she would have got the throne, though.
Oh,
Wouldn't they
really?
sit
You got to
next
be
to
like
each other on
blood to get the
thrones?
throne?
You saying if he died, she wouldn't automatically become it?
I don't think.
If they were, I don't know.
She
I don't
get
give
like
a
the
fuck.
runner-up
no.
prize.
Yeah, who
I
knows?
don't give a fuck.
I did copy and paste, though, that your boy, Prince Charles, now King Charles, was 73 years old. You're making it hot.
Goddamn.
He's the oldest person to ever assume the British throne. So not to be king, just to become king.
Oh, all right. I got you.
So then that got me thinking, like, all these old ass motherfuckers. Like he becomes king. Can you imagine you wait your whole life to be king, but your selfish mother is sitting there sucking down all
Staying
the
alive.
adrenochrome, sitting on that fucking heat rock, trying not to metamorphosize into a lizard, and you don't get to be king to 73.
Right? I've been waiting for
And
this
then
all
you
my
even get to
motherfucking
live to
life.
73. I was like, man, all these old ass motherfuckers being president, and then this old ass motherfucker becomes a king. Like, God, I'm like, man, I'm getting old too, but I'm not to that age where I don't think that people are hanging around a little bit too long.
Hanging around this
God.
time.
You know what I'm saying? And not even, you know what? I don't even mind that they would be still alive. I do mind though that they're like in these positions.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want some, dude. The thing is 96 years old running this country
I can
or her
still
country.
run
You know what I mean?
I mean, we know shapeshifters live a long time. She lived to 96, so I
That's
mean,
insane.
he'll
Like-
probably live to at least 80.
How did she die though? Because like, aren't
Peacefully.
they immortal? I'm just saying, like, was it time to go? And they just said, all right, we
Time
got to
to
get
go.
rid of her, or
Wrap it up.
you know what I mean?
Let that gas out in the room. They use that thing like they use in prevent fires in network centers.
Oh, the
Removes
the
all the
line.
oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't want to get her wet. then she'll shift.
That's crazy. 96 and running that shit. But and then again, what the hell is she even running? She's thinking,
Nothing.
what the-
She just fucking taking up the money of the people, man.
getting the money, right?
Yeah. But yeah, crazy. So I was like, man, how is 96 and 73? Like these old, it just got me thinking about like old people and how long is the average lifespan? So I went and looked it up. In the 1800s, it was like 35 years old.
What?
Cool. I could be dying next year.
Right?
Damn.
Now people almost think at 35 years old, that's when you're in the
Your
middle
baby.
of kind of like your adulthood.
It's like a kid. Yeah.
Because think about it. Like, what age do little girls had a menstrual cycle and
Oh,
become
gosh, what a weird
able to
question.
get pregnant?
Well, it
4.
used to be like 12.
What is
to-
it now?
I just want to say something. It used to be
Okay,
like
never
12 to
mind.
14.
Moving on.
I'm saying that
Super helpful
nowadays I've
today,
heard
boy.
girls as young as 8 years old. I don't know.
All right.
It seems like it's lowered.
But then, what age would you say the average woman wants to get pregnant? We know.
Oh, to get pregnant? I thought you asked when the
what would
menses
be the
started.
optimal time to get pregnant? After college? Before you kind of get deep into your career?
If you're in that type of if that's your life path,
If that's
that you're
what
gonna have
most
a
people are
college
shooting
and a-
for?
I don't know. Guess early
20
mid 20s. I don't fucking know.
All right. So that's a long time. Like, to me, you probably would have the best results to get pregnant somewhere in between 9 and 14.
Jesus.
No, think about it in science,
Why are
though.
we talking about this?
Because that's what I'm thinking about right now. That's the reason why. I don't get uncomfortable by, like, real conversations. So if you can't have an adult conversation, then maybe try just don't
I
listen.
just never really wanted to think about a 9-year-old getting pregnant. I guess
It's not
I'm
about
weird.
wanting to think about it, but if you're ovulating and you're having a fucking menstrual cycle to where there's an egg going through the fucking fallopian tube that can be inseminated with a sperm and develop into almost a human being and almost.
Dude, that
It
was
gets
pretty good.
complicated
That
now
was
though,
good.
right? Because
Yeah.
we don't know when
Right,
it's actually a
right.
human being.
Right.
It could begin the development process,
identify
awaiting a
something
social security number. But anyway, that's like a low age, right? So we keep pushing all that back to then. I think women are having babies when they should be kind of wrapping it up.
Oh yeah.
And then people are like assuming power at such an old
right.
age and trying to hold on to a world that's left them 3 generations
Right.
ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like Prometheus, man. That old decrepit fucking trying
But
to
I'm
stay on
okay that
forever.
they're alive. But the part that I go, it's fucked up, is that you're assuming positions of power and authority.
Right. Oh yeah. No,
I don't
no, no.
really like that. I think it's bad for everybody.
Oh,
now, maybe
yeah.
in about 20 more years, I won't think that way. But for right now, I think it's bad
Fair enough.
for everybody. It's just, it's not that it's bad because one person should have power and the other one wouldn't, or one people's ideology is better than another. It just, it's an old set of thinking and rules for a world that's done passed it by. So you don't have anything that ever matches. And the greater that divide shows, grows, the worse it's going to be on a thought process and ideology, and the type of society you're living in is going to be so vastly different that it's going to be a wreck, if it's not already. Maybe that's a lot of the problems what we have with the world right now, is that these old ass motherfuckers are being putting themselves or being put in positions of power that have no idea about the reality in which they're living in, especially some monarch motherfuckers living in a totally different world than
In a
us.
castle.
Yeah, we can't even
96.
begin to understand. Like, you wouldn't even be able to afford in your lifetime one adrenochrome breakfast that they have. Like that little vial of what is it, pureed foreskins? Like, that shit's real expensive.
I think they said that 10 children went missing on her watch or something like that, the queen or whatever.
Yeah,
So they
got
probably
flushed
ground
down
the whole
her
kids up
a
and just
royal
made a
toilet
shake out of it. Yeah.
on the throne.
Good morning.
I also was very disappointed when they're like showing pictures of this guy, King Charles.
King Charles.
I was very disappointed. Like, just this dude walk around in a suit. Like, I wanted to see the motherfucker like sitting in a big chair with some kind of fur on and stuff. Like, why we get rid of that?
What the fuck this looks like to you, man?
It looks like that's what it should be.
English royalty's
Like,
been
they
born
still
for
dress
years.
up them knights like the weird looking. Like, the
That's
knights
it.
ain't
Oh,
out
that
there
fuzzy
in
thing?
modern.
That's not a knight. That's a guard.
Whatever, Allie.
What's the difference?
What the fuck
Dumb
is the
fuck. You think they
difference?
still have knights? Are we fucking
They
retarded?
should. Why they
look like
don't? They
medieval
still.
times to
So
you?
we can still have fucking kingdoms. We can still have kings and
all
queens, but we can't have
stupid.
knights.
It's all fucking stupid.
I'm just saying, if you want to be a motherfucking king, put a crown on or something. Like, if we really gonna do that, why just fuck with the wardrobe? Like, you shouldn't look. Don't try to act like you anybody else. Be you. You motherfucking king, dress like king. Don't be trying to dress like fucking ordinary. I want to be fucking
King
in a
Ralph.
position of power, fucking douchebag. Put your little fucking suit on, button up, and be uncomfortable. Put some of them shoes with the smooth ass bottoms on, and think you're gonna start bossing motherfuckers around. Like, get the fuck out of here. Put you a crown on, man.
It's a furry
You deserve
fucking
it.
jacket.
You're a fucking king, man.
That's just
Behead
Mardi Gras.
somebody.
That shit's not real, man.
That motherfucker should be sitting at the UFC event in a press box in a big fucking chair.
They don't wear real crowns or nothing anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Big disappointment if you listen to how I started the segment.
I understand. I'm just saying they're never gonna
I don't
do
think
that.
you do
Like,
understand.
You know what I mean?
Don't say never. Never's a long fucking time, and this world
Saying
is
you
dumb as
fucking
fuck.
been in New Orleans
Yeah,
too
they
long,
are.
thinking like
God,
Mardi Gras
huh?
kings and queens. That's not
Yeah,
real
you've
life.
been in your fucking talking too long. That's
That's not
fucking
real
wrong.
life. Le bon temps roulé, baby. They're not over there. in
Only
England.
listen to broads who got their dicks taped up.
Yeah, hey, Connie.
Right, Mayday?
Oh, you know it, buddy.
Titty watch him. Yeah.
As long as them titties are looking good.
Boy, try to brush up against the milkers with his salamander hands. Come here, baby. I'm gonna leave a little wet spot.
Slipping, sliding on.
So then I started wondering, since I was looking. Oh, 1800s, 35 years old. 1900s.
35.
It rose during the 1900s to 60. So, man, from 35 in the 1800s to
That's the
60 years old in the
the-
1900s.
It was the
What
invention of
fuck?
penicillin.
I don't give a fuck. Thank you.
I made that up. It might not be.
And then in 2000, it rose from 60 to 70 in the 2000s. And we're only 20 years in the 2000s, though. You can say, but I mean, look at how it doubled. It keeps almost doubling.
Because of modern technology is an advancement in medicine.
So, and then
And they start eating children. Okay, they start eating children.
God.
the average human being lives to what we said it was. Fuck, I can't find it. 70.
Oh, thought you were going to say 96.
But yet, every fucking president we've been getting or have the supposed choice to get is over the average lifespan.
Right.
Now, the new king is over
You should have been gone 3 years
lifespan.
ago.
I can almost guarantee that Pope, they don't get no vibrant popes. They get them after they decrepit, after they don't want to bang little boys no more.
Or they can't. Like their dick stopped working.
No, they probably get that adrenochrome too. Shoot that
their
shit and
dick
they
stopped
inject it into their penis.
Ah!
Fucking go get some sex trafficked kids from the Epstein's broad.
Dude, Prince Andrew really was on the Epstein Island with some like 14-year-old girl or some shit supposedly. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
that's
Some
that guy,
fucked
and
up
that's
shit
nothing to do with the
happened.
king.
That's all related to the same people.
Yeah, come here, little boy. Put this crown on. You want to wear my crown? Yeah.
Fucking horrible.
I know, them lizard people. David Icke tried to tell us. Nobody listened to him.
We got a message in the chat room that says Los ancianos les encanta la adrenalina para el desayuno.
Can you copy and paste that into the translator?
I did already, and
What's
what
it
it says is the elderly love adrenaline for breakfast.
Yeah. Sábado, Gigante.
El zar necesita una corona.
What did they sing? Sa.
Sábado Gigante.
I could have done better with
They're
that.
just saying that over.
That's why the show got
Sábado.
canceled.
And
Sábado, Gigante.
This other thing, it's El
Muy
Zar
bueno for the
necesita
commento.
Una corona. The czar needs a crown.
Yeah, I do. No, I'm a czar. I don't think we get crowns. Yeah, we do. Russian
Nah, you don't
crowns.
get crowns. You get those like tassels on your. You get the tassels on your suit.
No fucking tassels.
You want
Them
that?
little tassels.
One
Some
of them little
shoulder
riding
tassels.
whips.
Yeah, he does get them.
Get a rod and whip, whack
right.
motherfuckers.
Look, he gets
with
some
it.
little shoulder tassels.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that looks kind
No
of cool.
crown.
That was the last czar. I think you spell those with a TS though.
wait, how do
I
you
typed in Russian czar, CZAR.
See, I give you a brief history lesson of like my ancestors. We were once kings, landowners, and then the communists came, and they killed my entire family. They killed the great. I don't know how many greats. I'm not good at math. Way back, like long 10 generations ago, killed the whole family except one daughter escaped, and she went and fornicated with people from all around the world, and then that's my great. How many? 10-time great grandmother. But we can't go back home because the
guy-
communists will kill me now.
They called him an emperor. I
That's
don't
what
know.
it hurts me so bad to watch this country fall into the grips of communism because I know what they did to my ancestors.
Great.
Oh, yeah, T-SARS.
Great.
Yeah, 10-time great grandmother. And she was a fornicator too. She banged a lot of people. She didn't care too. Equal opportunity fucker.
So they don't know where you came from.
Great grandmother.
You could be
Proud of her.
anything.
Bless her soul. She's like, nobody's gonna stop this royal bloodline. They just shipped her around.
I'm here.
She was like a sex trafficked queen. They didn't even have Amazon back then. She had to sail on the boat all over, fornicating with men from different countries. If not, though, I wouldn't be here today.
Oh, that's nice.
That's right. World would have been robbed.
Thank
My
goodness we have
royalty.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. This is not too fun. I don't know. Is this a fun story or not? The tiger tail.
Oh.
They had a fucking tiger supposedly loose in Houma. That dominated the Facebook feed, so I couldn't get any good news.
My boy Elvis sent me something about it, but I didn't really get to watch the whole video.
Everybody was on Facebook saying on overnight on Thursday into Friday morning that Facebook was a buzz of people sharing that there was a tiger loose in Houma.
I mean, was there?
Hell yeah.
What kind of tiger was it?
What?
What
I-
kind
I
of
don't know,
tiger?
a
I mean,
fucking Bengal
stupid,
tiger.
like
I don't know, Allie. They didn't catch it and do DNA with it because they never did catch it, and we don't even know if anybody
caught
ever
it?
really ever saw it.
Could
Caught
be
it.
a crackhead.
We don't know if it identifies as a tiger.
Anybody seen a tiger say yeah? Yeah.
So man, yeah, it was weird. The police said that they never did find it, and they tried to track it down. Maybe they believe it's just an internet rumor, or maybe it was just a bobcat.
Ow!
But yeah, just to kind of show you how
big
everybody
was
just
it?
started sharing that. No, Allie, there's no pictures of it. The police didn't catch it.
So you just think this is fake? People just randomly made it up that there's a tiger.
I think very little. I'm just reporting what happened. People were posting it that was real, and then the news sites came out and said they talked to the police and they got no evidence that it's real, but no one wants to say whether it was real or not.
Oh, so we're just on the fence.
So you can just be mad at me about a fake
I'm not
tiger.
mad at you about it. I'm just trying to explain.
Fuck.
The weird thing is, around the time that this is happening, that everybody's saying stay inside because there's a tiger running around Homer eating people and pets. 8 people were arrested after a shootout in downtown Hammond.
That's nowhere near there.
Right, I know, but Friday morning, police found one car with bullet holes, but there were no injuries reported. When officers arrived, they saw 2 groups shooting at each other, then leaving the scene. One car was stopped by the Hammond police, and 4 were detained. Police stopped another vehicle and detained 4 more people. 6 weapons and methamphetamine was recovered.
Methamphetamine.
But dude, that's like just 2 carloads of people just shooting at each other. And then somewhere it starts with an M, the Memphis or Missouri or one of those M words where crazy shit happens. Some dude was just like driving around shooting people randomly. Like shit going down out there. Like I'm not one that, I don't like to go, shit's crazy right now. Cause I believe it always is. And they just take, sometimes they report it and it catches on and people run with it.
Catching on.
I think everything always sucked in is always violent, happening everywhere all the time. But it does seem like crazy ass news stories now where motherfuckers just feel like they do whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And they just like having open fucking gun warfare out there.
They're doing it all, baby.
The fucking crazy part to me is, though, you'll have then people like, that's why we need gun laws and take away the guns.
Oh, yeah. It's like
Look
those
what they
people are
doing,
going to
but
get guns regardless.
none of them guns got fucking registered.
Oh, absolutely
The
not.
only guns that actually get registered get used in like school shootings and fucking things like that. Those crazy motherfuckers going over there.
When I shoot the children.
Yeah, they ain't trying to get away. They don't give a fuck. At least these people are smart enough to go steal a gun and just fire it at each other.
That's fucking wild, man.
It does seem pretty crazy out there, though. No, why? That kind of story caught me.
Really? That one? All right.
What, Allie?
I said they wilding out.
That's good. Thanks for sharing.
You dumb fuck. Like I can't talk at all, man.
No, you can, but you're not talking like you're
You
just
coughing into
mumbling
the
shit.
microphone. Don't cough into the microphone.
Fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. What's the location? 41st Street. Shots fired.
Is that the
If that would have happened in New Orleans, it would have just been a
Yeah, it would have been hang on.
no big emergency there. We got 2 carloads of people shooting randomly at each other. All right, please hold.
Oh, they're just not going to answer.
We are experiencing a high volume of calls, and the operator will answer your call at any moment.
Oh.
I really like the spokesperson for it.
Yeah.
This is my favorite
what?
part. The spokesperson.
For what?
The little voiceover. For the message on hold. Wait for it. Hang on. Right here.
Dude sounds like
volume calls. They're very busy. They'll get a cop out here as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
you like that?
That's all we got.
What?
The police department's running thin on personnel. That's all we got. My boy can barely speak.
They'll get a cop out there as soon as possible. They're
We are
busy.
experiencing a high volume of calls, and a call taker will answer your call at any moment.
Sounds like Vinny.
A call taker.
Oh, so good.
We watched Netflix Untold.
Oh man, don't even start pissing me off.
We watched the one about
Monty Teo.
Manti Teo. The Girlfriend Who Didn't Exist, it was called. Even the name of the title. This I watched and it was very interesting. And it was a pretty damn entertaining documentary. But then as it goes on more and more, and then when it ends, left me just fucking pissed.
Me too. I'm still mad.
Like this was something that I shouldn't have watched.
Really?
You know how a fucking liberal nut will watch some bullshit fucking documentary about goddamn global warming or some shit and then be all upset and next thing you know they don't have no paper towels in their house?
Yeah.
You know,
Sábado.
can't get a goddamn plastic straw.
Gigante!
All in fucking turtles.
Murder my entire family.
They're dead.
And my great 10-time grandmother, she would only fucking fornicate with men in countries that abortion was illegal. Make sure that the royal bloodline was seen to fruition, or whatever word that is. Tuition? Fruition?
Fru.
Y'all done saying it 8 different ways.
Said it was a fruit, huh? Fruition.
So I never did good in school because of kids like y'all talking around, raising your
We're
hand.
fucking adults.
This fucking documentary was a 2-part documentary. They did have a shitload of like footage and information. It was very well done.
They did.
And the fact that they had a lot to show you too. Anything like documentaries now are awesome because so many things are videotaped that you get the real footage.
Yeah.
I can never watch a documentary with reenactments ever again.
Yeah.
Oh, those
you know what I'm saying?
reenactments could be funny.
It's over. Yeah, I'm not watching that stuff as a comedy.
You want
No, you're watching it to ruin the fucking rest of
But
your
dude,
week.
how fucking aggravated I was at the end of this was kind of surprising even to me, who's normally aggravated just as a default
Yeah,
mood.
me too, but extra this time.
Yeah. Dude, the media and that fucking monster of a fucking human being, supposedly, in this documentary, it was amazing. And the fact that, like, Netflix, I think, still kind of did it, where even the title, The Girlfriend Who Didn't Exist, the titles are kind of like headlines. I get it. You're just trying to get people's attention. But even that seems like a dig on the guy.
Insinuates that he made up a fake girlfriend and lied. And it's like, no.
Dude, you watch all the, like, information on this, and the fucking weirdo that did this to him, this mentally disturbed human being, they, like, will not paint it in a fucking bad light.
Right,
And,
like
like,
they-
give
yeah.
it so much time to, like, make it its excuses and shit.
Oh, it was horrible. It had the balls to like saying, I went through so much stress and it was so hard for me. You fucking tricked and lied to and catfished the fuck out of a person and ruined their career. Like, what do you mean it was painful and hard for you? You're a fucking criminal. And dude, there was no charges pressed or nothing against this person.
What?
Yeah. It was fucked up.
That's
I think
weird.
she fucking pretended to be a fake girlfriend to him for 3 years.
Wow.
Like, the weird, shady-ass fucking shit. It was, like, it fucking sad. I started feeling bad for the guy.
Well, guy was crying and shit. You can tell how embarrassed he is that this happened to him. It ruined his career when he was a kid. He was like 19, 20 years old.
And that's
just
what
fucking-
happens, though, when you're raised in that weird-ass fucking cult shit.
Yeah, it was like some weird, like, Mormons in Hawaii or something,
Yeah,
right?
Hawaiian Mormons.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Whoa. That's
Or like Latter-day Saints. Or it's kind of the same
yeah.
thing.
Probably fucking eat spam.
Very
every week.
strict.
They love the fuck out of spam.
spam and cheese.
Them little breads on Sunday. Oh, no, yeah, I don't know if they do that. But anyway, yeah, fucking sad. This poor
Yeah.
guy. Jeez.
It was really
And
bad.
didn't he have like an incredible like career ahead of him too? Like he kind of had the potential to do really well.
I mean, supposedly it was pretty good.
This is the thing, right? With them athletes like that when you go professional, the amount a different life you have, depending on when you're picked in the draft, especially initially,
Yeah.
is way different. Like the difference between how much Zion gets paid and how much a guy like Jose Alvarado gets paid
It's drastic.
is life-changing drastic. Like totally different conversation.
Oh wow.
You're totally different tax bracket.
Because Zion was picked number 1 in the NBA
Oh, I
draft.
got you.
Like,
So he's
first
like
pick.
$20-30 million, whereas Alvarado's like 3 to 5.
Maybe, yeah.
If
yeah.
that, right.
Yeah.
So like, I remember hearing stories of professional athletes that like bet and shit, and when the rookies try to bet with these veterans, they can lose their entire salary on a plane ride.
Oh.
So just to give, so yes,
Right.
that's what made it even more important that even I think the first round to the second round is so much different. Even in football, I'm not sure.
Sure.
I know NBA more than NFL, but I would have to think it's probably relatively the
Sure.
same. Like depending on where you're picked, is a lot of money.
Right.
And
A lot of
yeah,
money.
fucked him up with the picks. And then the public is dumb, right? so programmable. They get them to do whatever. They'll let them shoot experimental drugs into their veins. We've reached that point in society. So I can't 100% blame just these. I can't blame the sheep for getting eaten by the zombies. You know, the zombies eat brains. That's what they do. So man, I'm really surprised though that they were able to turn the public into like these headhunters and like, man, even to the point of like making fun of the dude. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
But it was funny if he made his own girlfriend up, but it's not funny that he got catfished.
Right.
And fooled and tricked.
And why? And manipulated and lied to by somebody. And everybody think that that's like funny.
Dude, this big creepy
what I'm
thing
saying?
was doing this little girl voice and shit. It sounded like a real
what's
girl.
What's that football player?
It was a dude, big dude.
There's some football player that went in Deshaun Watson. They like went and raped a bunch of women or some shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. What? That's
triggered.
fucked up. Well, yeah, it's not good that somebody went and raped a bunch of people.
He got like a couple of 6-game suspension or some
Are
shit
you
like
serious?
that.
Oh,
That's it?
God.
All right.
You know what I'm
Jeez.
saying? Like, and
this guy
nobody's
gets
like,
crucified.
yeah, this dude getting bashed the fuck out of because he had like a long distance girlfriend he never met. And dude, the picture she was
fine.
using, she was a very pretty
Yeah,
chick.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
I'm trying to like put myself in this guy's cleats. If you really are like a religious person the way you're not like a fucking crazy sex hound, I think he was fucking other broads.
You
Oh,
think?
there was
I
no
think so.
indication of that in the documentary.
I think he was.
Wow.
But say he wasn't. You got football, you got school, you got family, you got church, right? That's going to eat up all your fucking time. And actually, I would think if he had a girlfriend, sometimes, or if he was out chasing ass, he might not even have been in this conversation anyway. Because of the amount of dedication I think it takes. I don't know, but I would think it takes to kind of be at that level that he was, playing football for Notre Dame, trying to be a draft pick into the NFL, making good grades, and then you got an oppressive religious family. You don't have no time for no fucking old lady. But if you got this little person that you can fucking chat to and jerk off to her pictures, then that would get you by. Like, we're not talking, how long did this go on
3
for?
years.
3 years,
She
that's
kept
pretty
making
long time.
excuses why they couldn't meet, and this happened.
Yeah,
and that
especially when she only had so many pictures. Then, dude, there's a part in it when he starts kind of catching on and trying to like bust her. And he's like, well, if you're real, send me a picture with this. Gave her a date, shit to write on this piece of paper. And like the next day gets a picture back and it's her with the piece of paper.
What?
So like
wow.
everything that was done,
Right.
this guy was not that dumb. And if you want to say he's dumb just because he could get by, maintain a relationship without physical contact, if that's what made him so fucking crazy and everybody ridicule the guy, it's basically what we're saying. Because the chick did everything in her power
To trick
to convince him that
Right,
he,
The dude.
and I say a chick, yeah. Fucking guy.
Yeah.
Dude was a
That's
football
fucking
player
weird.
too. Big old fucking dude.
Oh, he's a fucking sumo wrestler now.
That's crazy.
Trying to do them weird Hawaiian dances and shit. This guy's
you
a
serious?
fucking
Oh
wreck.
yeah.
Dude, I tell you what, his penalty should be to have his penis removed. That way he can finally be the woman he always thought he
Wants
was.
to be, yeah.
And everybody should publicly humiliate him.
Right. Somehow nobody was really even mad at him.
Yeah, I don't get that.
They
at
forgave it
all.
like it was nothing.
Oh,
like,
yeah, and
well,
they
he was
showed
just-
like all the
know.
shows, all the, supposedly funny shows or whatever, all bashing on the fucking guy
The
and
victim,
just
making
made
fun
the
of the
dude
victim.
a total fucking joke.
Oh yeah, they had memes of him. With, oh, this is what's it called, and his girlfriend. It's just showing him with nobody under his arm. With, like
I'm
fucked
sorry,
up
that's
shit.
kind of funny.
It's
yeah.
funny if you think the dude made up a
Right,
girlfriend, but if
right.
you find out what happened,
That
to
is
him,
kind of fucked up.
this thing
though.
toyed with his feelings, and it wasn't
just-
even. Let me just say something. It wasn't even just that they toyed with his feelings. Then he had a fake person call with a different voice and told him that the girlfriend died. So then he's like heartbroken and fucking grieving, thinking that she's dead.
It does that, tells him that, like,
fuck.
It was really
The
bad.
day his grandmother died.
Same
or
day his
like-
grandma died.
So like now he's like dealing with his grandma's death, and you know this is a super close religious family, so he actually cared about his grandmother.
Right.
Might even what some people refer to as love. And he's going through that, and now this dude decides to tell him that his fake girlfriend is dead.
That's crazy.
Like brutal.
oh yeah.
And then
Well,
later
fucking-
come back and tell him that she's alive again.
A few days
Like,
later.
Dude, this
I
thing
can
is a
explain.
sick fucking freak. Is this guy, Deo, like, not equipped to be in, like, a dating world or something like that? One could say yes. Could he easily be made fun of? Goddamn definitely.
All right.
I laugh away at him. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's hard to laugh at someone when the person doing what they doing is so fucking evil
Yeah,
Right.
and
agreed.
disgusting
Yeah.
and selfish. But then getting treated like it's not.
Right, like it's not a big deal.
Like
Right,
this is
right. I
another
understand.
prime example. Like gay people, right? Live a normal life, have a normal,
Yeah.
whatever situations
Sure.
that they're in. That ain't no big deal to me. But I don't think that then I shouldn't be able to call things like the Decadence Festival fucking disgusting, fucking deviants, like lowest unevolved fucking human beings on the planet. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You're acting disgusting.
Yeah.
You're doing gross ass shit. You take the fucking trash Mardi Gras and you taking up to the next level.
yeah.
If you
Definitely.
fucking sticking a dick or sticking dicks into your ass with more than 14 fucking strangers a night, I consider that like you have a serious mental problem.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it doesn't matter that you're gay or not. That's not what the problem is.
Right,
The
it's
problem
plenty
is
of gay
that you're a
people who aren't,
fucking
like,
disgusting
sexual
human
deviants,
being.
right.
Yeah, they've got
Like, I'm
some kind of-
sorry. That's some kind of weird fucking mental issue you trying to pack in.
Oh yeah.
It's got to go to paying for some fake ass fucking vaccine that they're going to shoot you up for free and then travel around and set up pop up tents at your events to fucking inoculate you against something that if you don't go shoving things where it don't belong by miscellaneous fucking strangers in the night, like, yeah, there's
Right, right.
consequences to pay when you're doing dumb shit.
Right.
You know,
Agreed.
so anyway, that's where
Agreed.
it was very frustrating. I'm like, man, if that thing didn't say it was a fucking woman, they would have fucking ridiculed. If that shit was flipped around,
Oh yeah. Oh, they would have. Yeah, it would have been totally different.
yeah.
The thing too is they focused on at the end about how that now that person decided, okay, well, you know what? I've been a woman this whole time and I'm going to be a woman. Not focusing at all on the fact that whether you are a woman now or believe you're a woman or not, you still made a fake character and played somebody for years. Like, it
Right.
doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman at this point. That shouldn't even matter that you're trans or you're straight or you're gay. None of that matters. You're a criminal. You fucking did some horrible shit to a person. I feel like this got to be a
and
crime.
I put that woman aside, or man, whatever it is. I put that thing on the side. You did what you did. It was fucked up. But what the media did
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
public
yeah.
went along with,
Yeah.
that's even more fucking disgusting to me.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, man, it's fucked up.
Why'd they do that? Is that a better story? Like it was better that way? They could play it a different way?
So you got Notre Dame, which is like a Catholic college or whatever, religious school, and then you got football, like and a football star, and like a religious guy.
Oh, yeah. It got to where they were saying.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, it got to where
You
they
got
were
to tear
saying.
that down. Remember Tim Tebow when he was doing weird shit where he's like praying or kneeling for things and they ridiculed him and turned him into a joke and then got him out the league. But then Colin Kaepernick does it and he's a hero.
Yeah, but
It's
also.
just the communist people that run all the ESG scores. There's only certain things that are accepted and they determine how someone's going to be looked at.
It's fucked up too because they also had rumors that this dude was gay because they said, oh, well, he made up a fake girlfriend to make it seem like he's not really gay. And the dude wasn't gay. And he's like, dude, it's fucked up because then now people are saying that I was just trying to hide it because I'm Mormon and all this stuff. He's like, it fucking wasn't gay. So all the shit this other person did tarnished this poor guy's reputation and made people think that he was all kind of things he wasn't. And he couldn't even really fight back.
He ends up marrying a woman who looks a lot like the little chick in the pictures. So
Yeah.
it's kind of weird how it worked out.
That's kind of cool.
She's real. I think he really
Yeah.
seen her at least once.
Touched her once.
there's
They
pictures.
seen her on the wedding night.
I think they have a child,
And
actually.
Amazon shipping came 2 days. But yeah, it was pretty sad, man. It was very, very frustrating thing to watch. Like
was
I can't.
fucked up.
You keep thinking, I'm like, it's gonna turn on this fucking dancing
Never
fucking
turns,
guy,
huh?
and
Got
it
the
doesn't.
blinker
Like
on.
it ends, and it's like it's like a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
the
actually
real one?
played for
That's
the
his
Saints.
actual wife, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's
It would have
hot.
been way cooler for him to play on the Saints after I watched this documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Because I heard about this, but I didn't really pay attention to it. And that fucking word catfish is one of them words where I'm like, that shit's dumb, and I
Yeah.
fucking hate the term.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them that I like hear terms, and I'm like, who named this?
Yeah.
And the people who use that term, I usually want to punch them in their fucking mouth.
Well, that's what it is, so it's going to be called a catfish.
Catfish, that other thing, gaslight.
Oh, yeah.
That
You
word.
just feel stupid because you do it to people.
There's
and don't
another
realize you're doing
fucking
it.
word too. I'll think of it as the night goes on. But these words are phrases that
Why
just
do they
fucking
wait,
disgust me.
Why do they call it a catfish? Like, what's the?
Well,
Who knows? I don't want to know.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out the logic a little bit.
I
Maybe
think it
there's
almost
no-
minimalizes it or whatever. Makes it
Why?
seem not that bad
Oh, like
when you call
fucking-
it that.
all
If
right.
you call it what it actually is, I think sounds way worse. You
being
give
an
it like a
imposter.
joke name.
it's because it originated from the 2010 American documentary called Catfish, which was incredible. But it was coined because the guy just called it that. It just refers to a person made a
I bet
fake
you
on-
that documentary led to
anecdote.
more people doing that to people than before that
Yeah,
documentary.
oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
just
here we
like
go.
angel trumpet flowers. Nobody was drinking that tea until the news came out.
comes from fishermen putting catfish in the sea with the cod to nip at their tails and keep them active. So it's like something that's artificially put in
nipping at your nose.
to
That's still.
To what, Allie? To what?
to fucking get somebody to do something that you want them to do.
Yeah.
Under fake fucking
I
whatever.
just
pressure.
ask please. If I ask please and I still get no, I take it.
This shit was fucking crazy, man.
There's a bunch of these Untold shows. That's the one that came out this year. We also watched The Rise and Fall of And One.
And one.
We also watched Operation Flagrant Foul. And One was pretty cool because I used to like And One back in the day, and it kind of gave you that story. I say pretty cool because
What's and one?
And One was like, I almost think of it like street Globetrotters basketball. It was like these mixtapes that came out, and ESPN had a show when the professor came out, and it was just these dudes who played basketball, doing all kinds of cool dribble moves and trick shots and trick moves and shit like that.
Oh, nice.
Cool dunks, and they were like super talented street players that it was like, man, honestly, it reminded me a lot of like modern like Globetrotter stuff. It was cool. Ended up being kind of a whole culture too, because it was like street ball, you know.
Yeah.
But the documentary, that one also left me kind of pissed off at the end.
That's the trend. What?
Yeah.
And one?
Yeah, it was like it wasn't all of them, but like two of the guys just sat there ragging on the owners, and the whole, like, it seemed like from watching the documentary that not all the, but a bunch of players kind of imploded the league, helped to
Really?
implode the league. If you sign a fucking contract, as long as both sides of that contract are being met, you have no one to be mad at but yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the way it's going to be.
That's just the way it is.
And if you don't want to honor that contract anymore and you break it, then you suffer the consequences for breaking it, and both goes from the same side. But you can't be mad if you signed a contract and it ended up you thinking that somebody else is making more. Well, you signed the fucking contract. I can't feel bad for you. Does it suck? Yes. Is there probably ways and room to negotiate things? Like, hey, we didn't even know about you gonna make my picture on a T-shirt when I signed this contract. Can we renegotiate? You know what I'm saying? There's probably windows of negotiation, but instead when the thing blew up and the company was making tons of money, those people on those original contracts had a real fucking problem with it and ended up helping to implode that company. So then it's gone, and now you don't have shit.
Right.
Hope you're happy.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's
that
stupid.
age-old thing. I've seen it happen so many times in my life where nothing exists. Someone creates something. Other people get involved. They enjoy being a part of the creation but don't want to be responsible for it. Then the creation becomes valuable or worth something. Then there's this big battle on who's going to fucking control it and own it. You know what I'm saying? When things are shit, nobody wants to fucking touch it. But then somebody makes it good and then everybody wants to fight over it.
Right.
And it's like, it's how things go, and it fucking sucks. And it's very sad. And people usually are too dumb to see that even you getting a little bit from the situation that you're putting in is better than not getting anything, because you're going to destroy what you got, you know? So that one was just okay, too. I didn't think it was that great. The Operation Flagrant Foul. I was about the referee that was fixing games and betting on the games. I think I like that one the least.
Really?
Yeah, and all I took away from that is, and I kind of knew it, is that the NBA fucking does some shady shit. And when I say shady shit, I mean just do things that benefits the NBA. And as a company that feeds all those people and creates all those millionaires.
Right. Yeah.
That one was like an expose. Like, they really kind of put some shit out there.
Really?
Yeah, and there was like gangsters and shit that talked on it, had to do with being tied in with the mob. Pretty interesting. I didn't leave that one pissed off, you know.
Yeah, they also got Race of the Century. I think that's something either about boats or bicycles. Either way, I didn't watch that one. I don't care about it. Back in 2021, they had something that come out. I watched one of these when we evacuated from the storm. I think it was Deal with the Devil, about the hockey team. When the dude that like took some mob money, or like him and his son were like these crazy motherfuckers, and they bought like an amateur hockey team and ran that motherfucker like ECW.
Damn. I thought you watched the Malice at the Palace one.
I watched that one too.
Which
That
one
one
is
was
that?
good when they had the big brawl at the NBA game.
Big brawl. Oh,
Those
yeah,
were cool. They also got some more that I'll never see. One is Caitlyn Jenner when he was somebody else. I don't know his name.
Bruce.
Bruce.
Bruce Jenner.
Crimes and
Gross.
Penalties. I don't know what that is. And Breaking Point. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's got Patrick Swayze in it. Not sure.
Isn't that Point Break?
Whatever.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Like her.
He hit his breaking point and died.
Here.
I'm here.
Good morning.
I'm
I'm here.
Yeah, we almost did an hour already. Before we go to break, let me go into
Sábado.
tell you about 2K.
Oh, you don't want to say that to when we come back?
No, I'm gonna run through it real
Really?
quick. Yeah, why? You gotta pee or something?
No, I was just, you know,
No.
just if we wanted to stretch that out.
No, we got a bunch, man. We doing good. Got a whole nother hour of information I copy and pasted.
That you're gonna what is it? Wildly speculate on.
Right. Yeah, this is probably the thing I know the most about since I spent the entire day Friday playing it.
Really?
Dude, it was almost like Christmas morning, dude. I gotta tell you, it was
He
so
woke
fun.
up at like 7.
For
Woke up
He
in
didn't have
normal
work.
time.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't have to go to work and still fucking got out. I was still
Fucking
in
right.
bed. This motherfucker
Look,
was
if I
up.
gotta go to work, I will sleep until the last minute possible. If I wake up and I don't have to go to work, I get the fuck up, bro. It's fucking Christmas motherfucking morning. Even if it ain't Christmas morning, I like getting up early and having my time.
Yeah.
My life, 40 hours a week, I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
And I hate that life. Fucking makes me sick to my stomach. Usually my body aches and I get cut up once in a while. Look like I get fighting with a
He didn't
motherfucking
wear
cat.
the gloves like you.
Lion and Hammond or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I
The
got
lie in the cabinet in the wardrobe.
like I'm driving around in Hammond and shot at. But anyway, man, I'm off. You know, I wake up. It feels like Christmas morning. It actually came out Thursday night, right?
Oh, really? All right. Oh, that must
So it
be.
came out Thursday night, but not till like 11. And the first thing that you got to do is you build. And I didn't want to rush that. I'm like, there's no sense turning this on Thursday
you
night.
download it Thursday night though?
Yeah.
Turn me
I
on,
had
baby.
pre-bought it, so I kind of downloaded it a while ago. So it just had to do a quick little update. Did that
nice.
Thursday night, and like, all right, good.
Nice.
After we went out to eat for the second time, fucking in the week.
A lot of fucking family birthdays this goddamn week,
Oh.
man. Fuck. A lot of fucking birthdays.
So yeah, no, that's why there was no show too, right? So we moved the show up, we moved it up again, and then the week is fucking, the sand is running through the hourglass, and I'm like, I'm copy and pasting shit on the fucking Queen, because that's all that goddamn happened, and a tiger and a mass shooting in 2 vehicles. Like, give me a break, there's not much happening. I'm like, what are we gonna do about this fucking show? And then 2K's coming out, so I could spend Friday trying to write some kind of game show for us to play. And I'm like, you know what, though? I waited all year for this. Because what happened is I never did buy new gen 2K. This is the only guy, dude, this really the only game I play. Everything else is like, if I only got a couple of minutes and I don't feel like getting into a 2K game, I might throw it on. 2K is the only thing. I have this expensive-ass gaming console for one game I might get to play for an hour a night, right?
All right.
That's my, like, little... That's my
Treat.
competitive
Right.
outlet that I get, my creative
Yeah.
and my video game. It serves a lot of purposes, right?
Sure.
And so Kevin and I didn't have next gen, so we weren't playing together, and we skipped. Well, we bought it last year, but the game didn't. They made the new gen game. They made a new game. The old gen, they just kind of
Spruced up a little bit.
barely did some roster changes and a couple of little tweaks to an old game for 2 years.
Oh wow.
While the new gen was developed and growing and getting better, I'm still got this same old game, right? So now we got new gen. We want to play the rec. We want to try the new game. This is going to be the first year playing it in 2 years where I'm actually like playing a new advanced game. We took a little jump, right? We went on 4K fucking
A little jump.
high def, baby. So,
Let's go.
so I was excited to get it and got to play Friday. The storyline, we've talked about the storylines of these things, you know, every couple of years or so. Sometimes they're not really worth talking about. This one, it was okay. My big complaint on that is I get the game to play basketball, not to fucking be a fashion model, not to fucking be a fake rapper.
Right.
Like, all that
Tony
shit's
Hawk's.
pretty fucking aggravating me. But the storyline this year, it starts with the draft. It was like, holy shit. Because
Right out of the gate.
yeah, and it actually was really cool. I liked those past years of starting off. I think one year it was for a Chinese team. You had to go play overseas because you weren't ready for the NBA, so you went and play in like a Chinese league. That was neat, but I guess now with the negotiations with China and the NBA, that wasn't going to happen. In past years, you've started in, I think one year you started in high school and went from high school to college to pro. I thought that
I
was
remember
neat.
that.
And it's not long. You might play a game or two,
All right.
you know, in high school and college. But that was kind of cool to go through that. Well, this year, go straight to the NBA. You're like, oh, shit, pick a fucking team. Who you want to get drafted by?
Nice.
Which I do like because last year they just put you on a fucking team. And all was so bad. They put me on the Spurs, and I'm like, this is horrible. There's only one place worse in this world than Texas, and that's fucking Canada. So I didn't go to Canada, but I goddamn had to go to fucking Texas. So I did everything in my power to get traded off that team as fast as possible. So this year, though, just put you on a team. And I'm making a point guard for reasons that we don't need to go into right now. But I made a point guard, so I'm like, I want to be on the Pelicans. Because if the Pelicans have any major need, it's either a point guard or a center. But as a point guard, if I got fucking Zion and B.I. and C.J. McCollum, I knew I had a team that the build I make does a lot of passing and playmaking. I got me somebody to throw alley-oops to. I got two
Alley-oop.
people to fucking knock down threes in mid-range. This is a great team. And then I was actually thinking there's some benefits of winning the championship. Like if you win a championship in your season, there's a lot of benefit to that.
Right, like
you'll
XP
get
or whatever
badges
and
and
shit.
shit like
All
that.
right.
So, and on my first build, sometimes it's like, fuck doing it to be like a homer and pick the team you want. Pick the team where you know you can win a championship because you got to play that whole season of games. And if you're
Right.
losing the playoffs, then
Sure.
that whole season you played was a waste. And I really couldn't think of any team I'd rather have been on than the Pelicans. Like,
All right.
and of like a chance to actually win it all, and which is really fucking cool. That was neat. It makes you this shit for like a basketball fan going
Yeah.
into the Pelicans season and just the NBA season in general. It's fun. You play in 2K and you're getting to see rosters that no one has seen yet, and watching them play and shit. And you kind of do learn a lot and kind of see how things, you want to say work. I'm sure it's not. It's not 100% accurate, but it's better. It's a simulation that you wouldn't have otherwise.
Sure.
So kind of cool. So I get drafted by the Pelicans. They boo the shit out of you
Really?
on draft night. The storyline is that there's this other guy that they wanted the team to draft, not you. And the whole city loves this guy. I think he's actually from whatever city you had picked. And
Oh,
they
nice.
they
Yeah.
want him. So the city fucking hates me.
Right out
You
of the
know, they're
gate.
like, why'd you pick this guy?
Yeah.
The dude's name's like Shemp or something. It's
Shemp?
Shep or something. I don't know what it is, but I call him Shemp. Like that dude
Shemp.
that nobody wanted on the fucking Three Stooges.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. So he got these weird lines drawn up in his head. And dude, he's making online content being like total douchebag and shit. So the storyline was actually halfway entertaining. The dude Shemp in one of his interviews steals the Mike Tyson kind of thing. My style is impregnable. I'm ruthless. There's no one like me. I'm from their class. So yeah, he's talking shit about me. Then I shut his fucking ass down in the summer league. I'm almost thinking in years past on the difficulty level, I selected like in the middle. This year I selected easy, thinking, oh man, well, I don't know. Maybe I select easy every year. But I don't think I do because there's no way I'm that good at it. So I think I picked it too easy.
Oh, really?
I just fucking destroying people. It's just fun, but not.
Not for a long time.
Not if there's no challenge at all.
Right. It's not fun for me just to completely dominate.
Sure.
But I'll bump it up next build.
Bump
This build
it
though
up.
would just be like be my
Go
VC
through it.
maker.
All right.
You get that dude that.
VC, that's what it's called.
Oh yeah, you
Not
need
the
that
XP.
VC maker to be
Yeah.
able to grind out and get a lot
Right.
of VC, and then I'll have my other build that I actually care about that I use that VC
Right.
to move up.
Enhance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, they did some dumbass shit. One thing that pissed me off almost as much as that Untold documentary, they make me wear a motherfucking hot dog hat, man, and go
Hot
around the
dog
fucking city
body.
wearing a hot dog hat.
What?
Why?
I don't know, make it look dumb. You gotta whore yourself out
like a
for a
hazy-
product.
Ah.
Like you want to get this dude advertised as hot dog stand, so you gotta ride your skateboard around the fucking city with a hot dog head on.
Do you have a go-kart?
Nope.
Not yet?
Skateboard.
Man, that costs a lot of money, man. I ain't wasting VC on that.
Oh, really? See, that's what I would waste my VC on. I'm
This-
buy the go-kart
the fucking
immediately.
city
Have
is
no
too
VC
goddamn
yet.
big, and I hate riding that goddamn skateboard around. It's like real aggravating. I don't get it.
Tell me you can't just like teleport to different spots?
You can, but that's kind of a pain in the ass because they kind of hide the subway things to where you can't really see it. And you have to go like look for it on the map, and then by that time it's like fuck, I could have just skateboarded and tried to jump over shit. on a skateboard.
Skateboarding away.
The rail slides and everything are done pretty well.
Rail
like
slide.
it's almost entertaining to do. You just don't want to do it by like fucking hour 2. I'm just like, oh fuck.
Is this Tony Hawk's Pro
then
Skater
too-
or NBA?
Around that point, I start losing interest in the storyline. It's just dumb. None of the fucking decisions that you have to make in the game really have any relevance. So what do I care? And why am I invested in this story that just... I got the game to play basketball. I don't care about this. This storyline's not worth playing out because it's all so predetermined.
Right,
Like if the
right.
things I was doing was developed, I would rather there be no like chart where you create your build and your build is created by what you decide to work on. And that was kind of the mini game within the game. Not all this dumb shit, but I get it. It's to sell products, man. It's product placement and trying to give you some kind of immersive experience, what it is to be an athlete and hoard out wearing a hot dog hat.
Hot dog.
So anyway, I don't get it. I never do like it. I only do it just to to get the fucking VC or
Fuck out of here.
the progression points, you know?
Got it.
Your old ladies, your manager or assistant manager or something. You got this whole team. You got this chick with Down syndrome.
Oh,
That's your old lady?
No, she's like your social media
You
person.
got Greta Thunberg.
She on the spectrum a little bit. And then you got your old lady who does something for you, and then you got your friend who's like your manager.
Let me
And
be your manager.
I was kind of disappointed. If you're gonna put the dude's old lady in the video game and make her like have a role and talk and stuff, you should be able to design her. Like you should be able to go to the character creator and design your old
she
lady.
wasn't fine enough for you?
Yeah, and
What'd
then
she look like?
Then I go to the main office of my whatever.
Manager?
I wasn't paying
whatever,
attention.
yeah.
I skipped
Agent
it.
or whatever?
I go to some office building, and there's this secretary I keep talking to, and dude, my character's like hitting on her. I'm like, damn, bro, like, got that fucking weird, bony, big forehead bitch at your house, bro. There goes half our VC right there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to bang the secretary. When I
That's
say
some
him,
bullshit.
I mean me, but I didn't decide it.
Sure you didn't.
Just walked through the door. It told me to. I don't get to choose what he says, and if I do, it don't really have any real fucking consequences. That's why like Cyberpunk sucks too. Like fuck these games that make you pick fucking listen to a bunch of dialogue and pick something, and it's irrelevant of what you pick.
It's not irrelevant.
It is irrelevant. It's not changing the outcome
Sometimes
of
it
the
does.
game. Okay, Allie, you don't know shit.
You don't know fuck!
So, I figured out. I played 3 times. Cyberpunk will have, say, 3 to 4 options, right?
Sometimes
There
5.
is literally something that changes from what you pick. If you don't pick the one that just skips to the next fucking group of questions, you just go through all of them until you click that one, and then you move on to the next thing. Like, that's it. It's just picking the right one that just advance you past fucking that part so you don't have to listen to more bullshit. I'm going to have to get a new controller because my motherfucking A button is going to be shot. Because I got to hold that
Already?
bitch down to get through all these long-ass, dumb fucking conversations. I just want to get to, I want to see it pop up and say, play your next game.
Right.
So
Why can't they do that?
What?
Why can't they do that? Like
When
sometimes
you
when
talk-
they have the thing of, if you fail like 4 or 5 times in a row, they're like, "Do you want to set the mode to a little easier?" And it's like, "Yes."
So you got. I'm gonna give 2K credit, right? That is the largest file size, like largest game
Yeah.
in new gen history.
Really?
Yeah.
big
How
is
many
it?
gigs?
I don't know. But I read today it was the largest.
Damn.
So there's a lot in that game, and playing that game, it's amazing to me how much is really in it. Unfortunately, I think 50% of that is a total fucking waste. The amount of time and energy that they do to build the whole WNBA section is a complete waste.
Nobody plays it. Huh?
Nobody plays that. And it's not me being sexist. If you go to like
Yeah, it is.
message boards and shit, everybody laughs about it. Like, yeah, you spend all this time and effort on something nobody's fucking playing. Like, and then the players and the likenesses and the amount of shit that they have to pay to be able to use in that video game, that's why they got to have so much product placement and drag this shit out to make sure you see the advertisement. Like, that little bit of money, and I say little bit, it seems expensive to pay that much for a game, but the amount that's getting paid to other people to make that game plus to actually put in the work to make the game, it's understandable of why they need to generate more than just the initial cost of the game.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like, I
the
get it.
maintenance, the upkeep, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all your friends that are your business team, once you start going places and becoming, worth something, they all start fighting over how you should,
Did
handle
we just
yourself.
talk about that?
Yeah. So I started skipping through shit. So
Really?
I
Just
pretty
sitting
much
there
fly
holding-
through stuff now.
He's just hitting that
J.
A
Cole was in it. I think he's a
yeah.
rapper. I couldn't tell you one of his songs, but he's in it. And you can go and do like a side rap career. Or the worst part that I almost threw up on myself. You had to like wear this outfit. It might have been anytime you gotta wear an outfit, right? Jake from State Farm is on this motherfucker, and you could put a State Farm shirt on, and you get your VC or credits or whatever. by then going to do this runway model thing to where you put an outfit on and you go stand on this dot and then you pick what kind of dance you want to do and pose and you walk up a runway and I'm like, I can't fucking believe I'm doing this. This is
Did you
horrible.
do it?
Huh?
You did it?
Oh, yeah, I went through a half a roll of tape, man. It's fucking uncomfortable sitting on the sofa. Well, how do they do it? Do they just not sit? I'm not sitting today, not in this dress.
Yeah. Shit.
Sitting on your dick. That gotta
on
be
your dick.
uncomfortable. But yeah, anyway, great game, incredible. They added a bunch of new things that add to the game. Like, it's amazing how I thought the game was like so good back in the day. I'll go back to like 2016. I thought
2016.
I thought the graphics were incredible and the animations and how it looked and the things you could do and did in the game was really fucking awesome. They've doubled it by now. Like, it's
Really?
at the
Alright.
point where you can fucking dunk and hang on the rim and pull yourself up.
Nice.
There's contact dunks now that's new to where when you dunk and you dunk on somebody, it triggers different animations, so different things happen. There's
kinda cool.
I hit like a big 3-point shot at one point, and it turned the cinematic view to where it's like
nice,
me
yeah.
and halfway. Once I did the release button, and it was like, oh yeah, this is going in. The camera angle changed and became real cinematic, and
That's
then
kind of cool.
Going in.
streamlessly went back into the regular play view. It was not like disruptive, and it was
Right,
like,
right.
oh shit, that was fucking cool. You wouldn't want it all the time, but just that one big 3, it doing that was neat.
Sure.
Very smooth. Like, you play a game like that where it's like you feel like you should be able to run and go anywhere you want, and sometimes it felt like you were in a lane. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like you can almost feel the pattern that you can move that character in.
Sure.
Not now. Now it feels totally fluid to where
Really?
it feels like you got complete mobility of where you move your guy on the court. That was really cool. There's little things like that, man. The graphics too. Sometimes I'm looking at it, I'm like, God damn, that shit just looks real as fuck.
Next level.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
strange how fast though you get used to it. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah,
Like
definitely.
what looked so fucking real after you play it for a couple of hours looks fake again. And it's like, wow, that's fucking crazy how your mind will do that.
Sure.
And yeah, pretty good though. Not disappointed. Now, granted, I did a big jump. I did a 2-year jump into next
and-
gen, so
right.
you would expect it to be,
Next
I would
level,
say
at least.
better or more
Sure.
entertaining. But
Is it more responsive with the new system?
when you say responsive, what do you mean?
Just I wouldn't say latency, but just a little more like just snappy.
If you were talking most of the times you played on like the rec
regular
center,
one is- yeah.
there's so many things that involved in that I can't tell you. I didn't
All
play
right,
no
I
rec
gotcha.
yet.
Gotcha.
And I don't know. I mean, was it the game? Was it the internet? Was it the server? Was it the,
Right.
But into my career of what I'm playing, not streaming multiplayer,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, it's smooth as fuck.
Nice.
And little things, too, of not playing with the shot meter and different things like that.
The shot meter's gone?
You can take it. I took it off.
Really?
And then actually, I've been playing
Way
better without it.
Nice.
I'm like, that's fucking cool.
That's kind of cool. Instead of looking to tell you when to shoot or whatever, it's like
Yeah, and
just
then-
do it.
It's kind of neat too, and neat and not neat that toxic ass fucking 2K community.
Ooh.
It does seem like 2K as a company does. And when I say listen to, they're paying attention to the game and making changes. I don't want to think based on what people are bitching about, but based on what people are doing to, I would consider break the game. You find, it's double dribble, man. You fucking do that running thing and jump off the screen and then let the ball go and you sink the 3-pointer every shot. And once you learn that, you just keep doing it. And it's like, yeah, you could fucking win a game by 100 points, but the game's not fun anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they had this thing where the point guards would just do this left-right crossover dribble back and forth until you finally couldn't keep up with them anymore. And then they'd shoot a wide-open 3. And it would go in every time. So the games became very fucking boring and redundant,
Right. Sure. No, I get it.
to stop something that was a glitch in the game.
Right.
They exposed a weakness
Right.
in the program.
exploit. Yep.
So they did things to change
I like that.
last year's cheats. Now, will there be new ones, and will people find
Sure.
out on YouTube, and then they'll share it to everybody on YouTube, and then next
Right.
thing you know, you have half the people doing it. And it's like, it does ruin the game, but I do respect at least
They're trying.
they're trying. And
Yeah.
this first like 2 or 3 months of 2K, I think is the best because the season hasn't started yet. So you're getting to see a lot of the new rosters. You're playing through your My Career. And then when you start getting into like the competitive mode, everybody's new and starting out and figuring the game out. And you get some of the best games and just entertaining playing. And then it'll hit a peak where everybody's really good and a lot of people have the cheat codes and you're trying to figure out how to stop those. And then it goes, it kind of gets redundant, and then that's when they'll open it up to Game Pass, and you'll get a bunch of new people, and you'll make a new build, and then you'll fuck those people up because you've been playing it for
so long.
for months, and they're just starting.
Right. There's
And
60
then
whatever.
yeah, and then slowly it'll just go to absolute shit, and then the next year will come out. So
all
they got a
back to
good thing
normal.
going, and it's kind of worth it, and still very entertaining game.
That's cool.
Dude, we got back. We got more. Now Real Radio 342 Sábado Gigante.
Sábado. Gigante.
He's DJ Mayday with the break.
Where's the break?
It's not on there. It's little thrifty songs.
All right. Sábado Radio
Who will be live at Southport Hall coming up. We'll talk about that in the second hour and a whole bunch more. DJ Mayday, Sábado Gigante.
Sábado Radio. 3, 4, 2. We'll be back. Little
3,
Thrifty.
4, 2.
Stay tuned.
I said, what's happening, you heard me. Say, I'ma pull off this joint real quick, dawg, and I'ma holler at y'all, you heard me? If you got drugs, let's get high. If you do not, say goodbye. I'll smoke a pound of your weed. Keep giving me more of your weed. Snorting all on your cocaine. Bad for your brain, but my brain is trained. Swallowed all of your Xanax. I think perhaps I will relapse. Wash them all down with some yak. Clickety clack, Thrifty is back. Clickety clack, smoking on crack. Clickety clack, Thrifty's on crack. If you got drugs, let's get high. If you do not, say goodbye. Thrifty needs 10 ecstasy, so I can be fucking them 3. Zan and hoes, anal plug-in PCP. This how I be, trifling and free. Eating some cow shit mushrooms. There's so much room in this bathroom. Tripping again on acid in Lake Placid. Getting blasted, clickety clack, Thrifty's on crack. If you got drugs, let's get high. If you do not, say goodbye. Say, y'all gotta get out of here and like experiment, you hear me? Like put shit in your body that you don't know, you hear me? Like that's not really good advice, you hear me? But I'm just saying, dawg, like if you get good grades and shit, dawg, continue to get them good grades, you hear me? But if you suck at school and like suck at sports, dawg, try dope, you hear me? Get how you live. Do drive-bys in head. Shit, this bitch got me going to the corner store in the pouring rain.
Man, what's good, Thrift?
What's it was saying, you hear me? All right, I gotta get this, I gotta get that.
Say, that's that boy Thrifty over there. That boy stayed true to his hood. That boy walked into the same corner store with $1 million cash with a grip and a duffel on him at all times. It's crazy, man.
I'm on the corner with the drugs, but you already know it. Thrifty moving weight with his hands like a Rubik's. Come give me love, but don't call me Cupid. Metal read broads, these hoes be stupid. Hit 'em broad day till it turns to a cold night. Thrifty got straps, but I won't lose a fist fight. Turn different colors in a box like a Mike and Ike. Thrifty in the booth right now with a dirty Sprite.
Man, let me get a feature, man.
I ain't having it. I ain't having it.
Come on, man. You know I used to rap back in the G.
I ain't having it. I ain't having it. Always come around when the party all lit. Say it with your chest, baby girl, you the shit. Thrifty got cheese, he don't stress off a bitch. If we talking doubles, you know I got 6.
Say, man, throw from me a break,
I
man.
ain't having it. I ain't having it.
Come on, bro. I get paid next week.
I ain't having it. I ain't having it. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. Cabinet. Thrifty on the court like a motherfucking maverick. Go and spend a grip on some shit, never stash shit. Duffel bag thrifty with a motherfucking dab rig. Call me Bill Nye, always rapping in the lab, kid.
Now, Thrifty, give me a new fit, man.
I ain't having it. I ain't having it.
At least give me a new pair of J's.
I ain't having it. I ain't having it. My life like a fucking movie. This that shit you never seen. I've been chillin' in jacuzzi in her mouth like Listerine.
Say, bro, I could get one of them?
I ain't having it. I ain't having it.
Oh, man, you a hoe.
I ain't having it. I ain't having it. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. Look. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. Look. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. Thrifty over there.
Say Thrifty back.
Thrifty? Is that Thrifty? All right, ladies, I'll see y'all tomorrow, you hear me?
Well, if it ain't Hollywood bitch himself.
Fuck, what you doing around here?
Man, the fuck do you mean? You in my section.
Your section, bitch, this is my motherfucking hood.
Yo hood? Man, you done went Hollywood.
Say, dawg, you just jealous I got a fat-ass grip in one hand, a fat-ass duffer in the other. You out here begging for a Keystone Light.
Oh, it's like that?
Say, you hear me? I'm about to put you out your misery.
You gonna do me like that?
I ain't having it. I ain't having it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna catch you slipping in the next life. I'ma see you in hell, motherfucker.
I ain't having it. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. Look. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. Look. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. Look. In your granny crib and we all in the cabinet. Look. In your granny crib. 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 Look.
Yeah, coming up soon at Southport Mini Storage.
Southport Hall.
Mini Storage, Little Thrifty, that's right. He'll be opening up for Head PE and some other clowns. Real show is Little Thrifty starting 7 p.m. Get there, be there on time. That shit gonna start. Mini Storage don't fuck around. You excited to see Thrifty?
Oh, yeah.
You lying?
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be there or not. I don't know yet.
You may not see him. Well, you'll see it online.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to film it? Y'all
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
film
the whole thing's going to be filmed.
Really?
Cameraman, everything.
Oh.
On bed, spare no expenses. Dude's going to come with a duffel and a grip. And a whole bunch of Xannies, you heard me?
Is he going to do this one? I really like that one, man. That's the jam, boy.
I think he's got to, man. That's the hit, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's the hit.
Where's Allie at?
She don't break.
I don't know.
Eat some tacos.
It's every time I have something that
Yeah,
anytime
involves.
else that I'm like, it doesn't matter. Always here rambling some shit.
Except when you need it. Oh, we're going to pay for this one later.
Purposely copy and paste and put some trigger shit in here. See if I can't get it all triggered up, burn off some of that energy.
Sleep like a baby later.
Yeah, at least when you yelling at me on the show, it's fucking somebody else gets entertainment value out of it.
Hey,
It's not
right?
wasted.
2 birds, 1 stone.
It's such a shame when it happens when nobody's listening.
Pence it all up all
And
week.
like I said, no one is listening. Not even the one that's getting it fucking sent to.
Return the sender.
Sábado Gigante.
Yes, we
alive. Allie's making her way back. No, maybe not. Taking a pit stop over to the refrigerator. Getting a little bit of water. It's becoming quite parched. He's coming to fill up my water. Very nice of him. There's Mayday. He's was at a half a cup, if that's how you want to look at it. And now I'm up to a full glass. Thank you, Allie. And now she's making her way back to the refrigerator to put the little bit of water that's left in the jug back. And it's gonna retrieve a bowl full of cherries.
She always goes for the cherry.
It's easy. Yeah. It's easy, quick, and quiet. I
Way
like
harder
it.
to eat
Perfect.
that. I was thinking about getting one of those bars, and then I was
Them
like, don't
bars.
do that. Don't do that.
Get them Zan balls, you
Yeah,
heard me?
like little thrifty. I got them bars, dog. I'm about to spit them out for dad.
Gotta
you
put
know
my
about
best
that,
foot
Dad?
forward, bruh.
More video game news, man. Netflix is coming out with a new series, Cyberpunk Edge Runner. The first season starts Tuesday, September 13th. I think that's coming up a couple of days. It's animated, based on the video game world of Cyberpunk 2077. The trailer looked really good, and even if it's bad, I'm going to tell people it's good because I need my CD Projekt Red stock to go up.
He's nuts.
A major bomb. But yeah, no, the trailer looked pretty good. I was like, this looks neat. I'm not like a huge anime fan, but it looks like this one's done.
Has potential.
Yeah, pretty well. And the storyline, the world they built for Cyberpunk's a cool, kind of a cool setting. So that could be pretty neat. I canceled HBO this week.
What? Why would you do that?
Because we're not watching nothing on it, and nothing's come. What? Why are we not watching nothing on it?
Isn't fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm coming on?
Canceled.
Not,
it's not.
in the upcoming months.
So
I saw absolutely nothing in the upcoming months that we would watch. Right now, HBO's premium show is that House of the Dragon, or House of Dragons, or Dragon Breath, or some shit. Game of Thrones Part 2 prequel.
Lame of Thrones.
Dos on Sábado Gigante.
Sábado Gigante.
But it seemed like you really did not like that one, and then when we started watching,
You didn't like it either.
When we started watching the, whatever it's called, Lord of the Rings, Rings of more Rings, Lord of the Rings. We started watching that. Them shows are too similar to try to watch them both. So I was just like, you know what? Just cancel HBO. What? Why is that funny?
It's not like we're like dying from like not having any money or something.
It's like a pack of cigarettes, man. I don't fucking waste that money on that shit. Why I want to sit there? I
You
hate.
sure there's nothing on there we want to watch?
I'm positive, fucking Allie. God
I
damn
watched
it.
an episode.
You act like
so
you
I
know
canceled
everything,
everything.
dude, but sometimes I really do wonder.
Not like we can't watch the shows anyway.
What?
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 I don't mind paying for the quality and the convenience. But if it's not something that I need to see in high quality because I don't give a shit about it, I'm not going to pay for it. When something else comes out on HBO, I will gladly resubscribe and watch it again.
Okay, here you go.
That's
I
the
think
nice part
Allie-
about these
I
subscriptions.
think Allie was saying that she could just find something to watch, and
No, I
that's where
didn't
the difference is.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
it
like
doesn't
some
matter.
old episodes of Curb or something
we
like
can
that.
watch all that.
I didn't know we can't
Okay.
because you canceled HBO.
Give it a little thought.
No, I don't want to rewatch anything from that. That's not. I was just saying, I don't really think it was all that expensive.
$13 a month. And $13 a month is not a waste if you're actually using it. But it's senseless to pay for something you're not using. That's dumb. You just cancel it. And then fucking when something comes out and I go,
Get it.
oh, I want to watch that. And I click HBO and it says you don't have it. Then I just go to the computer. I click 2 more times and then I have it.
Wow.
And
That's all
who
it
knows
is?
how much money I would save. Like, it's only $13 this month. But if you keep going months without nothing you want to watch on it, you could save,
$100 away.
get a whole carton.
Hello.
Yeah, shit's expensive, man. Choose your fucking poison, man. You can't be just having all the poison. You gotta pick one. Pick one.
That's pretty good.
Did you make me cancel Disney Plus too? I think.
Oh
you did.
yeah, that's fucking garbage. We weren't watching nothing on there.
Damn.
Like yeah.
I wanted to watch the fucking show. We watched the whole Obi-Wan Kenobi and all of the Star Wars.
None of that is on, Allie. Like, that's the part I don't
Why are
get.
you being such an asshole?
No, because you're being dumb as fuck. How am I supposed to respond for that? You're
is
like,
dumb as
I wanted to watch it. Okay, well, it's not out. What about Westworld?
give
It ain't
a
out. What about New Curvy Enthusiasm? Okay, yeah, we'll get it in 2026. Like, okay, fuck. Like, I don't understand. What is this? Oh, man, I don't want to go into all this. This is dumb. We got more fun things to do.
Sábado, Gigante.
It's just the fact that if you start to notice, the news channels love the like microchip story.
Do they?
They like will push that every once in a while. It'll be some story that's like totally kind of irrelevant and not really big news, but they'll put it out in an article. Like you'll see it. They do it at least once a month. It must be their period of time. They go in and tell you about either pets getting microchipped and how great that is, or now this one was about a guy who can open his door and he can do banking and he can do this with this awesome microchip that he got for under $400 implanted into his skin. And then like the news stories like, does the Tayateo fucking
Monte Teo?
fucking hag that conned him, they turn everybody, they formulating opinions. That's what they're doing, and they keep putting out these little stories, and they love it, painted in such a wonderful light constantly, just to get people used to it. That way, by the time they start doing it to you, they'll do it voluntarily at first. They'll have that big wave of people who think they're going to be cutting edge and get this thing put into them, and then they'll have something like they'll come up with some new thing. Who knows what it is? It probably won't be terrorism, probably won't be a virus. It'll be something that we don't even see coming. And something will happen, and then they'll be like, well, it used to be optional, but now it is mandatory if you want to do any kind of banking or enter into certain government restricted areas that you will have to have this microchip. That's what it's do. But
They're
this is the
definitely gonna
beginning,
do.
the stages of it to where it's just passing stories that just keep getting put out, so it's getting in people's heads. So when it starts happening, people don't freak out. They already see it coming, and the news has already decided to paint it in a positive light to where you'll have that feeling going into it.
Now I won't need a wallet anymore.
No, that
Imagine
5G
that,
towers.
people.
5G towers are not going to give you cancer, most likely, but they will help control your motherfucking activities. I guarantee you that. Taste the rainbow. They say that these multicolored rainbow fentanyls that got
What?
found by some border agent. There was like a whole lot of pills, and they're saying that some of them were rainbow colored,
this song?
look like chewy sweet tarts. And they're saying that's to get kids to want to take fentanyl.
It's that new fentanyl, baby. So people are taking fentanyl.
Dude,
and
like kids were taking fucking heroin. I'm pretty sure you had to like load a needle and shove that into your veins. Like
could
nothing
smoke it, I
about
think.
those drugs looked appealing. Especially like the ones that you like got on a heated up spoon. It's like turned a weird blue color after the flame done
That
hit
might be
it.
meth or something.
Like none of them drugs really looked appealing.
That's rough, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the beginning of weed days, I was like, man, I felt more comfortable smoking a joint because them pipes look like crack pipes.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah,
scared of pipes at first, especially like a bong. That looked like just real fancy fucking creative person's crack pipe.
bong.
But if you're rolling in a paper like a cigarette, look a lot less dangerous to me. So maybe it's true. They're making these fentanyl pills that kids like, well, I really didn't, want to do drugs, but Timmy had these real colorful ones and blue. And all the little boys are like, and pink is my favorite color. He had a pink one.
Now they say it looks like sidewalk chalk. You can draw with it too.
Yeah, it looked like sidewalk chalk. That way you could be creative with your
You can
drug
draw
intake.
with it.
Another story. I didn't put a title on that. I found another story that pretty much said that we pay more in taxes. If you combine all your different taxes that you have a year, you pay more for taxes than you do for like food and shit like that.
Give us your money. Give us your money.
Is it
That's so
food?
other people can have free food, you dumb shit.
You
We're paying for their
we
food.
pay more in taxes than we do in food, clothing, and healthcare combined.
Jeez.
You pay more taxes than you do that, or some people.
Damn.
I'll be damned.
That costs a lot of money.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why we can give all these free vaccines to people and shit.
Right.
And a whole lot, and weapons to Ukraine. And shit like that. Yeah. A lot of good things. It definitely doesn't go to like fix infrastructure.
Yeah, like the streets.
The streets, the plumbing, the fucking power. It doesn't go to any of that,
Nothing.
right? Where's all this motherfucking money going?
Huh?
Where's it going? Like,
Flying people to France.
if we can figure that out, maybe you'll be a bigger sell for communism for me. Maybe you get me to sign up.
Really? All right.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if you can explain
I'll
to me
take a
how it
maybe.
actually
Careful
works
what you
and
wish
where
for.
that money goes.
Right. We can show
Like,
you every
I
dollar.
will be more accepting of the fact that you murdered my entire fucking family, except for one poor girl who was forced to fornicate herself all around the world and end up writing the secret doctrine. She was not a pretty woman neither, so it was amazing. It was probably
your
forced
ratchet
to.
grandma?
It probably didn't take much back then for these guys, though. Maybe just a bath. Oh, she was so clean. So clean. That big fucking muff.
Hey, you talking about your grandma?
Oh, you know, it was a fucking hairy mess down there. Them dudes like them fucking hairy back
Leave
then.
it to Beaver, her favorite show.
So gross.
Looked like you were banging a pompadour. Yeah, what a mess.
That's terrible.
How did that happen? Oh, I did some weird copy and pasting stuff. Anyway. Mayday, did you watch the trailer for The Little Mermaid? You did? You thought it was funny? Bro, I was like, damn, they made Halle Berry look young as a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, right?
That's not. They got the new Mermaid coming out, live action. Allie was very impressed with the way it looked. I thought it looked like a ginger in the sun.
Mayday, can I ask you a question, Mayday?
Absolutely not.
Did you watch this trailer?
Yeah.
So didn't you think the underwater shit looked pretty cool?
Got a little bit.
Did you watch the original Disney Little Mermaid cartoon movie?
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking, that shit's bomb,
I
dude.
didn't watch that.
You didn't watch the original?
Yeah, because you weren't alive. You were old, I mean. You were old.
I watched Lion King.
I watched that.
Well, this one came out before Lion King.
I
That's
saw
why.
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
I never watched No Little Mermaid.
But anyway, my point is,
That's why
it's
my
fucking,
dick ain't taped up.
My point
Yours
is, the
is?
fucking, my point
I
is,
got white undershirt on.
the shit looks really good. It looks just like
Huh?
the fucking, because I had the books and I had the actual cartoon, but I mean, the fucking fish, flounder looks good. Like, it looks good to me. I thought, wow, they did a great job.
Wow.
Remember they made that live action
Wow.
Lion King? This is what it
Wow.
basically, the same thing. Like, it looks fucking real. May as well be BBC Earth.
Yeah, because BBC Earth is fake as fuck.
Right, that's what I'm saying. This fucking fish and shit look real.
That shit look realer than
turtles
fucking NASA pictures.
I agree, much better.
It ain't Halle Berry though. It's Hale.
It's Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey.
Are they related? Is that a daughter or something?
No, it's totally different names. Just because your first name doesn't mean that you're fucking
Looks the
related.
same.
No, they
I
don't.
thought that was Halle Berry.
Don't look nothing like
Harry
Halle
the
Berry.
Berry?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry is definitely prettier in the face. This chick eye is real far apart. She looks like an alien.
She got some kind of mole or something on her head too.
Yeah, she does
You
have
like
a
it?
mole. I hate that. Hopefully that's not
Yeah,
in the new movie.
that sounds horrible.
That is the worst version of Under the Sea that I've ever heard. Yeah, fuck that, man. I like
really?
it when
Was that
fucking
from the
Sebastian
movie?
sings it.
Yeah, and you know what? Because of
Jeez.
Sábado, Gigante, we
Yeah.
have...
Sábado, Gigante! What the fuck is this?
Wow, look. Harry Carey is dead, alright?
What up?
Nobody's worried about Halle Berry. I worry more about Harry Carey, but that's another subject, man.
Yeah,
I warned you all those damn mermaids were coming, and I warned you. I don't know why you're more excited. You're watching trailers for Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
you
man,
could have been
I had to see
spending
it, bro.
time watching. You could have been spending time watching wrestling, and I don't know where your brain's at.
Man, we tried watching wrestling. It's
Wrestling
bad.
ain't good no more, man.
It's fucking bad.
Only good thing is Wildcat Live.
Yep.
Everything else is bad, man. I try to watch it.
I can understand that.
Yeah, we put
that feeling.
WWE on, and it's just like terrible.
I was like, fuck this. Where's that Little Mermaid thing? Look, I want to watch a ginger in the sun.
She's not a ginger.
Huh?
But
Dude,
real-
a black
but
girl
real-
underwater looks like a
realistically-
ginger in the sun to me.
I just.
So what up, Dave? What you got?
Realistically, I can see your side of this. I'm kind of not as hyped up as I was hoping to be at this point.
About what? The
Well, you
wrestling
didn't
show?
have time to prepare, man. Sunday nights are usually the time. This fucked you all up.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just saying that there's some things that are disappointing at this point, and one of them being that poster. It makes me think of Jazzland.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna shoot you. You tell me what you agree and disagree with. I'm gonna say a couple of things I witnessed this week when it comes to the Wildcat event. The artwork and the promotion for it, I think, is some of the worst. Like, I thought with them being involved with NWA, it would go up a notch. I actually think Wildcat's solo promotion is way better than this. Next thing I noticed, Luke's videos where he's promoting this thing, I don't know. Luke, when I was making jokes about Luke selling out to the mouse, he fully has. Like, all of his other promotions and things he's done for Wildcat, I thought have been way better. This one seemed cheesy as fuck to me. 2, we still ain't got no match announcement or nothing. Another thing that I got that I was disappointed in, it seems like the pay-per-view thing's Saturday, and then the Wildcat show is just like the Wildcat Revolution Rumble, which I'm pretty sure that was their thing that they always
It
had.
was.
That's just on Sunday, it seems.
But it doesn't say the Wildcat Revolution Rumble. It says like the Revolution Rumble by NWA Power or something. It's
But
very
that-
strange.
yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
there was
not-
some fancy wording to that.
But that's not going to be pay-per-view, and that's still a Wildcat show. Like,
But they're
I'm
still
just like,
taping.
man, this promotion is fucking dropping the ball. There's one or two things that happen. Either something's poorly promoted or information's kept for a reason.
It's confusing for sure.
What you think, Dave? Am I far off?
I did see a video yesterday with I believe Sammy King, where he mentioned a handful of people that are going to be there. I can kind of see where you're coming from on some of this, because tickets are on sale now, and it's like they haven't really said any definites in like.
Oh, we got some bad artwork with some generic
presentation.
ass pictures.
Maybe they think having the NWA in it is enough to sell it, but I don't think a lot of people know most of those wrestlers.
They're not even on the posters.
They put their names
Yeah,
and stuff
I hear
on
ya.
it, but I didn't recognize any of the names.
Dave, yeah, what the fuck's going on, Dave? Is it weird? Am I crazy for like going, what the fuck is this?
Oh, it's okay. I mean, you can kind of think that I'm crazy for believing it in 1,000%, but I know Luke's going to put on 2 good nights of wrestling, no matter what.
But is Luke
trust
able
that.
to put it on, or is this going to be run by the NWA people? Like, I couldn't figure that part out. Like, how much creative control does Wildcat have?
For Sunday night, I think they're going to have most of it, but Saturday night, I think Saturday night's going to be a mostly NWA show. That's what I think they need to get across, is what nights are going to be, mostly people you don't know, and what night's going to be all your Wildcat friends.
I think
you know?
the reason they're not going to tell you that is because they want you to go to both. I don't think they're going to tell you who's doing what. There might be a reason they want to keep us confused, like, oh, fuck, we need to just go to both of them.
They're making you think that the NWA guys are going to be on the Sunday night also, and they're making you think that the Wildcat guys are going to have a lot to do with the Saturday night.
They
That
might.
way you draw both markets to both shows. To me, though, you should have just had one fucking big, good show. Like, I would have happily, if it was one show, Wildcat and NWA join forces for one night only on pay-per-view and put the Wildcat guys in the beginning and then close with the NWA and then mix them up maybe a little bit in the middle or something. Dude, I'd been all in. We've been driving to fucking Chalmette.
You
I
serious?
guarantee.
That's
Yes.
all it would take?
Yes, but then it's never been like that from the beginning. It's always been this weird thing, and then it's the 2-night thing, and then there's the no real information of what we're going to. And if it was just right here, like an easy, convenient, or place I'd actually want to go, I would go just for the experience. But now you're asking me really invest in fun getting in a vehicle, risking my life on die 10, and then going to Chalmette.
Don't
like,
start with that die 10 shit.
Dude, going to Chalmette is fucking scary.
Hey,
I
if
was
I
with
wanted,
you till
if I wanted to
there.
go to Chalmette, I would have been fucking unemployed for the last 6 years.
Dude.
I ain't been working my ass off to end up fucking going to Chalmette on my day off.
Stop it.
I understand.
All right. I said,
I understand.
but you still going. I haven't cracked you to not go.
Oh, I'm still at 1,000%, baby.
All right, good.
I can guarantee you're going to see me both nights, Saturday and Sunday nights. Hard Times 3 said the Cigar Civic Center. Damn right.
Are we gonna be able to
There's no
watch?
chance.
Are we gonna be able to watch Sunday night? It didn't seem like we will.
What does that mean?
I don't.
Unfortunately, these are things I'm guessing at, and I hate guessing at it because I don't feel it's appropriate, and I don't like to be wrong. You know how that is.
Yeah, no, we
you know?
fully understand. This is a guess.
I think the pay-per-view
We're all
is
guessing
live.
because none of us fucking know because they didn't tell us.
Yeah, like we're not really in the know yet, and tickets are for sale. And really,
Isn't it next weekend?
No, it's in November, you weirdo.
Oh, it's all the
like
way in
17
November?
months away, yeah.
Oh, man, dude, Dave, maybe a lot's going to change. Maybe we're going to get it. I thought it was next weekend.
Oh, come on,
I
man.
felt pressure.
What?
I was feeling the
It's
pressure.
November 12th.
All right. Fuck.
It's November 12th and 13th.
Long time
I don't know.
from now.
Something's next weekend. I got to do something.
That's a different thing, yeah.
It's Sábado, Gigante.
Gigante.
Dave, everything's fucked up. We moved the show from Sunday to Saturday, and now I think I'm going to not going to Wildcat next week.
We just pulled fucking 2 months out of it.
I'm gonna tell you my theories and my feelings of this right now. I think I'm whooping your ass, Dave. I'm definitely not going.
Well, we got plenty of time to change your mind. I mean, I understand if you aren't able to make it both nights, but I'd be happy to see you. All three of you there, even if it is one time.
There's definitely things that could happen for me to change my mind on one or both nights. There's definitely things that could happen, but at this point, yeah, no way. It seemed like it's getting worse. But you know what it was that I think I thought of next weekend? Usually when those tickets go on sale, you got to get them quick because all the good seats is going to be gone.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I felt the pressure that I had to make the decision. And then once we didn't get tickets to make sure we had good seats, then I'm definitely not going.
I can still buy them. You told me not to.
Yeah, no. Right now we're in the definitely no category.
Well, look, I'm sure there's plenty of good seats available.
I don't know.
Still, I'm not even thinking about that at this point. All I'm
So you
thinking
didn't
about
buy your tickets already?
Oh, you didn't get tickets, Dave?
All I'm thinking about is that I trust Luke Hawks and I trust William Patrick Corgan.
You trust Billy Corgan? Really?
Vacation,
Why?
vacation.
Why do you trust Billy Corgan?
Look, I'll say this.
He's got 20 years of experience.
In wrestling or singing?
No, methamphetamine. Why do you think?
It's wrestling and sports entertainment.
So he's been in wrestling for 20 years, Billy Corgan.
Look,
Correct.
Billy Corgan gonna spend all that money he made at that place little Danny was going.
Well, Dan.
Pack your bags and permission slips. We're gonna go on a Chalmette field trip, all right?
No, I don't know, man. Right now, it ain't looking good, Dave.
Pack your
You gonna have
bags and
to.
permission slip. We're going on the Chalmette field
You're
trip,
gonna have
baby.
to carry that bear box.
Dalmatian vacation.
Tell Pickle he can.
1,000%. Look,
You tell Pickle he can have the whole bed.
if you don't want to share a bed with Magneto, I understand. But
Yeah, no way.
you can sleep on the pullout.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming over there, Dave, and I don't pull out. Oh boy, it's a full house.
Kirk's
Sábado
not
Gigante.
invited.
No? Yeah, you.
No, I don't want
yeah.
his fluids anywhere.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna sleep outside on the balcony, pal. And fucking look through the window while you're taking a dump. What you think about that? All right, that was weird.
All right. Well, y'all have a fun Sunday, and we'll see what happens soon.
All right, man. Yeah, we'll have to see for new developments. Just answer me this though before you go. Did you get tickets already?
No.
He did.
Tickets are on sale. I bought tickets. I told you, I trust Luke
You did
Hawk,
buy
and I
tickets.
trust William Patrick Corgan. I was buying tickets as soon as they went on sale.
For both
As soon
nights.
as they were available to me, I had money in hand. I told you, I'm 1,000% on this. I'm like, you might think I'm joking about going to the French Quarter and getting hotels, whatever. But I can guarantee you, I'm going to be at the fucking Civic Center on November 12th and 13th for both fucking shows.
All
Be on a
right,
milk
all right.
carton after that.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see in the coming weeks and months if if you don't sell them. Them boy, Dave be putting them bitches on StubHub. Watch, I'm gonna turn you. I'm gonna turn you.
Go.
We'll see what happens.
All right, man.
Amen.
From zero to hero.
Just like that.
Yeah, this week when I was watching, I felt the pressure to make the decision. I was like, this make me mad. Like everything
Making
else.
you mad?
Not mad, just disappointed.
I know. It's like if it was anywhere else, I would have just bought the tickets.
And Luke did that Mouseketeer video. I was like,
What was that
it's so
about?
cool.
I'm worried that
I
I'm
don't even think he
gonna
whoops
pay
ass anymore.
money for the good front row tickets and everything, and then you're gonna say we can't go. So
I
that's
feel
why.
comfortable talking shit about Luke now that I know that he's got a contract with Disney because now he's got things to lose.
Oh,
So I feel more safe. So now I can bash him with knowing that he really wouldn't waste his whole do a Matt Iateo and destroy me for.
Motherfucker, buy some tickets to the show.
If Luke beat my ass, I'd be like, he beat my ass because I'm gay. And then he'd be off that fucking Disney Channel tomorrow. Don't fuck with me, man. I'm serious. Look, when you're going to speak honestly, you got to be holding some cards, man. It's for your own safety. I gave that all thought and designed that plan before I started talking the truth about the Wildcat fucking show. Let's talk about more people that could absolutely destroy us. Some weird ass shit happened with the UFC that made it seem like a big fake staged thing, and I'm not talking about the fights. I think it would be very difficult to script and fake an actual UFC fight. Too many people get hit way too hard and in odd ways, and I don't think anybody would be dedicated enough to rig a fight to where you have to go into a fucking seizure from getting kicked in the side of your head. But the promotion business and setting up these fights and all that shit ain't like fake as far, it's 100% scripted. And I think they pulled kind of a marketing fast one on this one. Which, I mean,
Fast one on this.
who gives a shit? It's two guys in there about to fight. But it was a very odd situation. The weirdest thing that happened initially was Wednesday when I went to do the ESPN Pick'em, where you can pick who you think's going to win. And that usually comes out on Wednesday. When I went to do that, that's how me and Jared keep track of who's fighting. And then it also gives you the time in the right time zone. It's awesome. If you going to watch the fight, it's fun just to pick it. just because you get to see what the people look like, you see the stats, you become a little familiar with it, and it gives you time zones and fight orders, so you know who's coming up next. And if a woman's fighting, I can go buy some cigarettes or fucking cook something and eat, or go make poo or something. So like you got kind of know what the agenda is. Well, Wednesday night for tonight's event, it didn't come available. So I thought maybe it was just running a little bit late. Well, dude, by Friday night, it's still not up. You can't do the pick'em, so there was confusion. I had to keep going to Google to find out what time the damn thing come on, and I'm wondering if I'm looking at the right time zone and all that shit. So I go to watch the interviews that they do, like the hype night. I think that was Friday night, like the hype night of interview the fighters and shit like that. And sometimes it's entertaining. So I went to watch that, and they got one interview from two guys, and Dana White saying how some shit happened backstage, it was bad, and they canceled the fucking rest of the interviews.
What?
So they don't have the pre-fight hype video. So then I go online, I'm searching and try to find some inside information. There got to be videos of this, right? When you start getting information, they said one fighter brought like 50 people, and another fighter brought like 30 people. It was like over 100 people backstage, and the different camps started fighting with each other, and it just turned into chaos, right? So they just thought it was best to cancel the fight, the interviews. So I was like, man, they got to have all those people back there. Nobody streaming this. There's no video. There's no pictures.
Right.
You don't get anything.
Right.
Not one.
There wasn't one
They give you
camera
some.
back there.
They posted something trended on YouTube with this guy. Two of them like arguing. It was really funny because when they were like, a fight, here's the backstage stuff, and it's them like at a restaurant, kind of like a hotel lobby restaurant looking thing. And this little old lady comes up and like gets an autograph in the middle of them talking. So it's like, this ain't what happened. So anyway, that gets canceled. Then the next day comes out, and Hazamat, whatever his name is.
Hazmat
Shabayez. I think he's from Sweden. I did not think he was Swedish, but anyway. He misses weight by a lot.
Really?
So he misses weight, and they said like the night before, he was one of them. All right, so I'll try to explain a little better. He misses weight, and so then they got to restructure the whole card. All right?
All right.
So now, Nate Diaz is fighting the dude Tony Ferguson. Both of these guys are kind of like older guys that have been around a long time. Nate Diaz is retiring after this fight and going to do his own promotion. And Ferguson doesn't have many fights left if he even re-signs. Who knows? But they're both big names because they've been around for a while.
Yeah.
So now they're going to fight each other. They were fighting two separate people. One of the guys... So now Shamayez, or whatever his damn name is...
Hazmat.
He was supposed to fight Nate Diaz. But since he came in so overweight, Nate Diaz now is fighting Tony Ferguson, and Shamayez is fighting Holland. And Holland, his guy, is fighting who Tony Ferguson was going to fight. So they shifted everything around, right?
Right.
The weird part was some of the rumors that start coming out of why the interviews were canceled was because Holland was fighting with Hazmat.
Oh, really?
That was what started the fights.
The whole thing. I got you.
And dude, Holland had been saying in interviews leading up to this about people not being real gangsters, and they wear makeup for the camera, and he was like talking shit. And I didn't put together two and two that Diaz and Hazmat were like saying they were real gangsters and shit. Like, so this dude Holland was fucking with one or both of those guys before this fight was even set. So that was another weird thing that happened. So the not being on the ESPN Pick'em thing. Then the shit happening backstage with over 100 people, but nobody having video and saying what happened. Then the Holland thing with him, talking shit to Hazmat, and then Hazmat missing weight by how much he did is very odd. Like usually when a fighter misses weight, it's by most of the time probably a pound and sometimes a half a pound. It's to where like you dehydrated yourself to the point where you can't lose weight anymore and you're still over.
Right. Yeah.
And usually they're within that weight. So for him to, I think he missed it by like 7 pounds or something. So it's like, it's not even trying. And when they asked him why, there's rumors or they're saying that, oh, he was cramping. So the doctor told him he had to stop cutting weight.
It could be
like
true.
hours
Dehydrated
before.
like a motherfucker.
If you were to the point where you were dehydrated and cramping, then that probably meant you couldn't lose any more weight.
You couldn't have, right.
So it doesn't make sense. So the whole thing is very odd to me though. And crazy, this card change, the changes that they made, is the card that a lot of people were asking for leading up to this.
Like they almost did it on purpose.
So this dude purposely didn't cut weight so that he could get the matches changed up at the end.
I don't think he was the mastermind of this whole thing.
Sure, he was just a pawn in it.
Yeah,
Like
he's an
NBA.
actor. He ain't the writer of this
Right,
script.
right.
He's just, the doctor told him to stop cutting weight. He stopped cutting weight. He had no choice in this matter. I think they lose up to like 10 pounds sometimes.
Damn.
So, I don't know. Who knows? But it was kind of odd and did seem like, it is pretty fucking weird. But I do think it made the fights better. This dude, Kevin Holland, if you just not a UFC fan, you don't care, but you want to see somebody that's pretty goddamn entertaining, this dude's it. If you go to YouTube, put Kevin Holland in and trash talking, the amount of shit this dude says and trash talks and talks during a fight is very fucking entertaining. This dude is highly entertaining and can fight to back it up too, which is good. You can't just be entertaining and get your ass beat every fight. They'll make for very exciting fights. But this dude talks shit, is very entertaining, and can fight. So that should be a good fight. Southport Mini Storage, we talked about it. Tuesday, September 20th. Maybe we'll try to get a little thrifty on.
Okay.
Maybe Sunday night. Get him and Lil Problem on or something. They're going to be live with Head PE at the Southport Mini Storage.
That's crazy, huh?
We'll talk about that more next week. Before that, and to end the show, we're going to do our Saints picks.
Pick 'em.
Saints pick 'em. UFC never did come out, but our pick 'em's going to be available right now. First Saints games tomorrow. You excited, Mayday? You'll be
we're playing
working.
Dirty
So.
Birds, right?
What?
Playing Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I may try to watch at least see what happened. People are hyped up on that.
You're not going to be working at that time?
I'm going to probably be working.
Oh,
but,
they'll have a TV on or something, right?
Yeah. Saints country, baby.
All right.
Go.
I'm really going to get shit done. Allie, you excited?
No.
All right.
Are you?
Are you?
Indifferent?
Depending on how the season goes, this is definitely one of the more exciting games to watch, just to kind of see, because it seems like there's been a lot of changes and shit, and it's the beginning of the year. Don't know what they expect.
Is this the first season with the new coach?
Yeah, so it's kind of exciting just to watch it.
Do they even have a
I actually like
quarterback or
this
nothing?
year way more than the last couple of years. I like this rebuild and change up year. I think it's less pressure. Like, I hated the fact that it was like just the same old team keep going, trying to struggle to hold on, and the Drew Brees shit. And then last year was a fucking mess, but I don't think anybody's real fault. There's a lot of mess going on. So now I feel like it's a little more stable and interesting to see how this new, I consider it like a new team. Granted, there's a lot of players returning, and I'm happy about it. Like the ones we still got and still doing it.
Sure.
Fucking cool. So, yeah, out of all the games, I'm looking forward to at least seeing that. That could go up or down depending on how the season goes, you know? Even if it gets real bad, I still enjoy it. I just don't like the middle part.
What's the middle part?
Like a team that's really fucking bad and horrible, and you kind of root for them, and you're like, I hope they lose by 100. That's kind of fun to me, and to watch people's like fanaticism be tortured. Like at the LSU situation, I don't know if they lost today or not. I kind of hope they did, because I like to watch those people tortured. Anybody who's going to have to throw away their entire wardrobe because of a team sucks Very entertaining to me.
Really?
It's punishment for them being dumb fucks.
All right.
You know?
Sure.
Kind of like cardiovascular disease by people who got vaccinated. I kind of just I look at it with a certain little smirk in my face and just get a warm fucking feeling inside, you know? It's kind of like when the Alka-Seltzer hits the water and it makes the bubbles. It's just something about that.
I like the fizz.
So let's do a pick 'em, win or lose. First game tomorrow. They're going to be in Atlanta to play the Falcons. Allie, win or lose?
Who? The Saints?
No, the fucking Giants.
Lose.
Saints lose to the Falcons.
Yep.
Mayday?
Lose.
Really? I'm going to say win.
Oh.
All right, week 2. At home against the Bucks and Tom Brady.
Lose.
Mayday?
Lose.
I think we lose that one.
Okay.
In Carolina versus the Panthers.
Lose.
Mayday. Really? I think we win that one.
Saints suck, dude. It's okay.
This is a fucked up game the following week against the Vikings in London. It's going to come on Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m.
Lose? They're going to lose.
Really? Lose against the Vikings. Mayday.
Oh, they're winning.
You think they win? All right. I think they lose. As the, everybody going to have jet lag or something. You got a good excuse to drop
Got
one.
jet lag.
Had to fly to bloody London. I
Do the stanky leg.
wonder if they still going down at the Queen's dead. Like, no real reason to go.
You really want to go fly all that time?
Fuck a king. We need a queen. Tape it up, pal. Throw on a fucking fedora. Whatever that thing is. All right, the next week, Seahawks. Allie.
Lose.
Okay, Mayday.
I'm going to say lose.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to say we win that one.
Really?
When I say we, I mean them. Bengals, Allie, lose. Gotcha. Mayday against
Win.
the Bengals.
Win.
They beat, really.
Yeah.
They beat fucking half the city's going to be rooting against them. I think they lose. Cardinals, Allie, lose.
Lose.
You're going to say lose for all of them?
Yeah, so you don't even have to call my name anymore.
All right.
I keep calling. I want to hear that.
All right.
No, I'm just putting L's. Oh, man, there's 18 games this year, too. It's
That's a
extra
lot.
fucking
A
time.
lot of
to-
losses.
Yeah, I'm right. That's a lot of L's. All right, Cardinals, Mayday.
Lose.
Really? Yeah, I think they'd lose that one, too. Raiders.
Allie.
Lose.
Cardinals.
The Raiders.
Raiders.
Oh. I'll say they win.
Yeah, I'm going to say they win, too.
Oh.
I stopped even saying if we're home or away. It looks like they got a big stretch at home.
Okay,
That's a
okay.
lot of home games unless I just didn't copy and paste the @ symbol. Ravens. Allie says lose, Mayday.
Lose.
What are you staring at the name thinking it's going to tell you something?
Yeah.
No.
Hang on.
It's got to feel it.
I say, I'll say lose.
Really? Yeah, I'm going lose too.
The Ravens are birds.
All right, what about the Steelers?
Allie says lose while she's dying over there.
I'm dying.
They're away also. They're not. They're going to be playing in
Fuck it.
It don't
Pittsburgh.
matter. Lose either way.
Wait. Hang on.
Looking at the
Steelers.
Vegas.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause I'm
Vegas,
seeing the
baby.
flow. I'm seeing the flow. All right.
All right, let's see. You kind of went a bunch of losses. Lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose.
Win, lose,
Really?
win,
Yeah.
lose, win.
What was my last
It's
one?
almost like you're just completely guessing based on no knowledge, but yet some reason dragging this one
Hey,
out.
he knows about as much as football as I do.
Right,
It's
but yet
pointless to
giving
ask
this a
either
lot
one of us.
thought.
This is so
He
dumb.
keeps looking at that phone like
Neither
he's
one
fucking
of us
looking
is
at Vegas
informed
odds. The pick'ems
decision.
didn't get put up this week,
I
pal.
have no idea who's on any of these fucking teams. But I did have one win that you'll get to it. But
Oh, really?
we'll get to it.
All right, good thing I got an eraser. A digital eraser.
I'll say
Pick one.
We're on Rams
Lose.
right now. Lose.
Is not an option. Okay. I'm going to say they win that game.
Bullshit.
Rams. Allie says lose.
Oh, I thought we were
Lose.
doing Steelers before that.
You
All right.
lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
they
say
lose
lose
that.
both.
49ers.
Lose.
Lally's every game is lose, but yet there's
Lose.
different levels
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
win.
Fucking 49 is gonna tear us up.
Yeah, I'm going for lose on that one too. Buccaneers.
We win that one.
Really? I'm going we win that one too. I think by then Tom Brady's like out and Gronkowski's
What,
fucking
'cause they hurt
doing
and all
TV again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just
Subway
don't see the
commercial.
Bucks finishing well.
They're old.
But
bald,
they'll
fat.
start well.
Yeah.
Falcons.
Lose.
I'll say win.
All right, good. Considering they're going to be one of the worst teams in the league, that's probably a good bet. At the Browns.
Win.
What? You think they win that one?
Fucking Browns are the worst team, man. That's
think?
the poo, man.
Really? You
That's
don't
that
like
poo
them?
Brown. We're gonna crush them, man. If you lose to the Browns, you may as well just hang it up. We better fucking beat the goddamn Browns.
Yeah, I agree too.
All
We're
right.
gonna win.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, there's no way.
What do y'all know about the Browns?
I just think they suck. They got ugly uniforms. They stupid name. I just think they're just not good.
Allie's feeling it out. There you
All
go.
right.
They're from like Cleveland, Ohio, or something. Where even is that?
All right,
In
I'm
the middle.
going to go with win too.
Okay.
I don't even think they got a quarterback. Oh,
Who
wait.
even's on that team?
Oh, hold on.
Come on.
Deshaun Watson will be back by then after he's punished from his rape.
That's the rape team?
Yeah, he'll be
He
back.
did it from behind. He hit her in the brown
Yeah,
hole.
I'm putting lose, man. He
brown hole.
He might beat the Saints all by himself.
Gave it a Browns,
I'm
baby.
gonna say still win.
He gonna beat the Saints like he did his masseuse.
Took her to Brown Town, baby.
He gonna beat the Saints' back pussy all up.
Oh, no, that's not right. It's called a bussy.
I'll say win.
All right, and the last game, I'm gonna go with lose against them. Last game of the season, the
Lose.
Panthers.
Lose,
All right,
Panthers.
yeah, Mayday.
Lose.
I'm gonna go with win on that.
Don't the Panthers have a really good quarterback?
So Allie's going actually has one win.
1-17.
Mayday's got 7 wins.
That dude say Mayday,
1,
Enzaw,
2, 3,
Mayday, Enzaw, what? Mayday.
And I got him at 8 wins. All right,
You and I are neck and neck.
I'm going 8-8.
So
Typical,
y'all trying to be
typical
playoff.
middle of the road.
Middle of the
Home.
road czar.
Y'all trying to be playoff material?
Mayday's
like a
not
wild
playoff
card if you
material,
get
I
8
would
wins
think,
or something?
But
with
I
a
feel
losing
like-
record.
I feel like we're gonna start off not so hot, but then once we find a little bit of rhythm, I feel like we'll start getting a little speed at the
Motion of
Yeah,
the ocean,
You
baby.
went in a 4-game winning streak towards the end of the season.
end. Yeah.
Like you were
The
kind
Browns.
of, wait till the rapist comes
Beat
back.
the Browns.
Hey, and if he's not a rapist and I just completely don't know what he did, please forgive me for
Oh,
slandering
you made
him.
that up?
I don't know if I made it up or not. I know he's in at least 6 games worth of trouble. Look
What's
for
his name? What's his
Deshaun Watson.
We don't even know. We're freaking
Yeah.
defaming. We're doing what they did to fucking
I know. I feel bad.
Teo. And
That's why I
saying
want to
stuff
clear this up
not
before
even
the show's
true,
over.
man.
See what he actually did. I'm pretty sure he raped some people. They were of age, but it was still rape.
Wait. Oh, fuck. Where'd it go?
You can't even force yourself on of age women.
Deshaun Watson, what did he do? He was accused of sexual misconduct by over 24 massage therapists.
There you go. See that?
Oh, you were right. Between
Yeah,
2019
I didn't
and
even see the
2021,
documentary yet.
including
Fucking Tome Untold.
exposing himself and
Look at my
coercing them to touch him in a sexual manner. So he's basically like, beat me off, huh?
Yeah,
And-
touch the dick, bitch.
Oh my God, no!
I fucking didn't take the tape
No, it's
off
not
for
funny.
no reason.
Wait, it's not funny.
I untape, you masturbate.
It's not
That's how
funny
it goes.
because it says two
Oh,
of
it's
the-
about the time where it gets not funny.
Wait. Stop.
started off hilarious with the whole rape
Two of
thing.
the women say he pressured them into performing oral sex during their sessions.
All right, well, you got
That's
teeth.
fucking mouth rape, man.
How the fuck you get
Beating them
pressured
off
into
is
that?
one thing, but mouth rape is...
How this dude would have the guts to shove his penis into a woman that he's forcing to do something's
Dude,
mouth?
unfortunately, dude.
I don't believe
I
that.
think they get off on that. It's some kind of power trip. Like, you have everything, you're rich, you're in the NFL. Like, some of those people are thrill seekers, and they need something else to, like, get them going. And
There's
sick
literally
shit,
nothing
man.
stopping them from biting down and removing your member.
Dude, them chicks are terrified.
But you gotta trust them enough to know they're terrified enough not to do it.
I
and
don't
then
know,
that
dude.
some of
They're not
those
gonna
women
bite your
probably
dick
did it
off.
3 and 4 times.
Be great if they did bite his dick off.
That's what I want to know. If that woman she did that more than twice, it starts to be her fault. If you still went and massaged that guy after the first time, he forced his penis into your mouth. And
Oh,
made
yeah,
you
you never
fucking
go
suck it.
back. But you don't know that they did it multiple
We'll
times.
see. I'm wait for the documentary.
He could also be threatening them with all kind of stuff
There you
and
go.
telling them
I'm gonna
fucked
do
up
like
shit,
the media and turn
blackmailing
everybody
them.
against these women.
Because, dude, they have a code of conduct, too. Like, they could get in
Flip the
trouble.
switch script on this one.
You have to have a license to be like a massage therapist, and they have rules and shit on them. So, like, he could be
All right, we're 20
threatening that
minutes
he's going to
over.
report
We need a
them.
license to broadcast for any
You
longer
brought
than
it
this.
up!
Till next week.
Domingo,
Keep it not real. Sábado, Gigante.
Oh, that's right. Sábado!